Twitch and YouTube now. I guess I will do the whole Discord thing. And hopefully the chat will work for both. I didn't expect it to do both links for the preview. That's pretty interesting. I've never done multiple embeds on the same thing on Twitch before, on Discord before. All right, time to spam my links like a total dork. Oh damn, I'm getting Facebook messages. Okay, so anyway, tonight the plan is to get back to work on animating this Magic the Gathering card in After Effects. So here we go. I changed the methodology on how we're handling this though. What's up, Kari? How's it going? So I decided I'm gonna try streaming on both Twitch and YouTube again, then do like game streaming on Twitch, since I don't really have a place where that fits necessarily. And it gets confusing when you try to do an overlay that incorporates chat from both Twitch and YouTube and another YouTube, because I have like a billion YouTube channels. What's up, Digital? How the hell are you, my dude? It's been a minute. Yeah, I've been streaming on YouTube, but I decided I'm gonna try to simultaneously stream. So we are working on animating this Magic the Gathering card. We started this during the last stream, but it was really slow, and I found out the reason for that, for the plugin moving really slow to animate these like light bands. It's because I had to update my trap code plugin, which was like, oh, what's up, Ignis? How's it going? You want me to call you Ignis or Peter, by the way? But I discovered that I needed to update my trap code plugins, and that cost me like 600 bucks. Ugh. But now I have access to every single Red Giant After Effects plugin for an annual subscription. Don't you just love how everything is going to a subscription-based model? Oh boy. It's bankrupting me. I like the Adobe going to subscription-based model, because that, like, I use those tools every single day, but everything else going to a subscription model is not great for my wallet. So the goal is to continue animating these light strands for the back of the Magic card. And then we'll continue working on the front. Ignis works. I got you. I prefer to call people by their usernames. It sounds so much more badass most of the time. Plus, we didn't get to choose. We didn't get to choose what names we were given at birth. I don't think I would have chosen Chris. I would have chosen like Lord Dr. Mastermind Folia. You've been doing great in Canada at the moment for work. Oh, that's right. Last time I talked to you, you were like in your last year of high school, right? FRC. I'm still working on the FRC animation this year too, which hopefully they'll actually get to do FRC games this year. That would be pretty cool. Okay, so let's take a look at the reference, and we are going to animate this strand. Wrong person, you're 33. Oh wow, wrong person for sure then, yeah. He's Naru. Hello. Def would not have chosen Peter. You're not huge on the name. I think Peter's a pretty good name. When I was in middle school, I wanted to write a novel. It didn't go anywhere, but the main character's name was Peter. Hey, Kat, how's it going? I'm animating a Magic the Gathering card. The fact to remember you at all? I thought... Who am I thinking of that was introduced to my channel through First Robotics? It also started with a D. Jeez. No, I definitely recognize you, Digital. I just got you mixed up. So we have to animate these light strands. So I think we're gonna finish up the left side here. And I've been doing these all, I realized I was doing this the complete wrong way the first time. So I found a new methodology off stream, and that's what we're approaching this time. Recently changed your nick too. Gonna have to figure out who this is. It's interesting, when I stream both on Twitch and YouTube, pretty much everybody just goes straight to Twitch. I think people prefer Twitch from a viewer perspective. You're awful at remembering names. You're surprised you knew yours right off the bat. I've hung out in a few streams with you. I can remember those things to some extent. In person, I'm god awful at remembering names. Though, like, I'll meet someone, they'll shake my hand and tell me their name. It goes straight in one ear, right out the other. Saw me pop up, cat. I'm surprised you were even following me on Twitch, since I didn't have it streamed here in a billion years. Is this the first time I've streamed on Twitch in like a year or two? Yeah, pretty much. At the beginning of it's been like a year. Almost a year exactly. I switched over to YouTube exclusively at the beginning of 2021, and then I stopped streaming for a while altogether, just for mental health reasons, and taking a break from everything and just enjoying life has done absolute wonders for my mental health. You followed me for 1 billion. I didn't know that, cat. Naruto Scott, but you weren't here too often. I see. The name sounds familiar though, but it also could just be that Naruto's in your name, which they just released Naruto in Fortnite, and I bought it, and I haven't even played Fortnite that much this season. But like, you got it's such a good anime. So we want to do 3D stroke. So I realized I can draw all of these out using the 3D stroke plugin, animate them, and that'll be processor intensive, but then export each one of these as their own just regular footage image sequence, take those back into the composition with the animated character, and then it'll be so much more performant for everything. Wow, I need to make animations for the hosting text. Yeah, so I figured I could make each of these animated glowy strands. God, I'm trying to think of the name of the person that was introduced here through First Robotics. That's gonna bug me. It was also a D-word underscore something. I got you mixed up with them, Digital. But anyway, so export each of the individual strands as their own individual 3D footage, and I can take that footage and put it on a 3D layer, and the whole thing will perform so much faster. Back on Twitch. I'm streaming simultaneously to Twitch and YouTube because why not? And everybody came over to Twitch, so I guess Twitch is like the place people prefer. But I did update my panels today. I thought those looked pretty cool. Let me show that. Granted, people can see it themselves, but I put a little bit of effort into updating the panels to make them look a little bit interesting. And I made a link tree to put everything in one place, so it's a lot more convenient than having 1 billion panels. Never updated his Twitch login info for the bot? Who? Oh, my bot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably. I don't even know if I had a followage command working for stream. Oh, yeah. So since I'm streaming to the game development YouTube channel, I had to unmerge the Twitch channel in Streamlabs from the Oracle Fish YouTube channel and merge it with the other YouTube channel, which means I have to redo all the bot stuff, I think. I don't know. It's all really confusing. I'm gonna move over to Stream Elements after I can get them to merge everything for me. I just have to reach out to customer support, because you can have multiple YouTube channels linked on Stream Elements. You can't do that on Streamlabs. It's really confusing. Honestly, it would be a lot less confusing if I just chose one place to stream, but I'm an indecisive motherfucker, so that's just how it be sometimes, you know? Okay, so for our 3D stroke, we need to turn on our reference, and we're gonna trace this bad boy right here. So the reason I'm going outside of the image bounds is so we can have some parallax when we zoom in and out of the card and it'll look 3D. We just need some extra off-camera stuff in case we zoom in or out. Followed my channel because you're watching my tutorials on YouTube, the ones using Blender to make alerts, backgrounds. Hey, thank you. I want to make more of those in the upcoming year. I want to finish my VR game before I get back to that though, which I should be working on, but I'm pretty sure I have ADHD and I can only focus on the things that I'm currently super interested in. And right now I want to animate this, so that's what I'm focusing on. Did I yeet affiliate or something? Yeah, I got rid of affiliate when I moved to YouTube at the beginning of the year. I feel like if I want people to support me, I can make like a Patreon or something, which I did make. Not a single person subscribed, but I also didn't really advertise it that well, and I haven't really put much stuff on it. So maybe I'll get around to doing that at some point. Yeah, I was gonna use the Patreon for the Stream Scholar YouTube channel, and then like post like additional files and styles for things that are released, but then I just like got completely burnt out and stopped really posting to the channel this year. I want to get back to it. I have some ideas for things that I want to make. You'll buy me several drinks. I think I saw a date in my October 2nd a day video. I've been going on a few dates. I went on one last night that did not go that well. That's just, I don't know. That's life. I don't know if dating is for me. Like having really badass friends and hanging out with cool people, that's cool. Dating is a whole lot of stress. Since we last spoke, you built a new house. You moved only about 15 minutes away, but the house is much bigger and now you have space for the kids to spread out. That's really cool. Wait, how many kids do you have? I don't think I ever knew that about you. Wow, I would be a really bad journalist because I'm bad at asking questions, I suppose. 2 kids, how old are they? My sister has 2 kids. I have a niece and a nephew, and they're adorable. I'll share that. Let's see. It was my profile picture on Facebook for a second. I don't want to put this one on a dating profile because then people are like, oh, he has kids. But like, no, this is my niece and nephew, and those are the souvenirs I bought them from Universal. How's the new set for Magic the Gathering? Really good. It comes out on Friday, but I played in the pre-release last weekend. There are a lot of really fun cards. Also, what the hell is up, dude? How's life? One is 15, the other is 2. Yeah, so that's my... I don't know if I should say their names. That would be like doxing them, I guess. But I bought her a unicorn, and I bought my little nephew a dinosaur. You miss your kiddos? Missed them. Where are they? I've been good. I don't know if you want me to call you by your username or your real life name. I'll just call you excuse me. Excuse me. Taking them to Disney World next week. Oh, that's so much fun. For some reason, I don't know why, because Disney World is bigger and has more attractions, but to me it feels like Disneyland just has like more of a sense of wonder and magic by a little margin. But they're both really, really good. You can put that in my bio that they aren't your kids. Haven't been on dating apps in like 5 years. Well, aren't you lucky, sir? They're at home and you're on business travel. That is fair. Just trying to create content. That's pretty fun. I've been kind of just playing Magic and chilling. I haven't really done a whole lot content creation this year. But Magic's been really fun. I want to start making like Magic the Gathering content because that is like an underrepresented sector on for content to be created. There aren't like a whole lot of really good, like there are some really good Magic the Gathering content creators, but there aren't like a ton of them. It's not like oversaturated like Fortnite or something. Did I finish my game? Nope. I just can't focus if I have something else I want to work on. That's just how my brain does. You've never had a dating profile? I wouldn't recommend it. It's miserable. CGB is one of your favorite players for Magic? I don't know who that is. I've been watching Voxy. She's supposedly located in Atlanta, but she's really good at drafting. So it's like really good to pick up. She's like really good to pick up tips for doing paper drafts, even though she drafts online. Would I play live or online? Oh, I want to make like EDH deck list videos that are entertaining and stuff. So that's the goal with this. I want to have like good production value for it. So like right now I'm working on animating this magic card. So let me sort of render this out so you can see. And it's gonna be like 3D, but it's also gonna be in the card border, so it'll look really cool. And I don't like have any expectations to like grow super big from it or anything. It's just something I'm interested in and passionate about. I like building decks that are unique, I'll say. Yeah, so it's like I want to so like I'm animating the commander, for instance, of the deck. This is my favorite deck to play. I call the deck the Communist Manifesto because it plays Humility, which forces all of the creatures on the battlefield to be 1/1s with no abilities. It's great. It's really, really funny. Everybody hates it so much, but I think it's hilarious. This is After Effects. This is my livelihood. Yeah, so at full speed, it looks kind of like that so far. So I'm working on the background right now. And then the actual card looks like this. So it will be in the frame when I'm done, and it'll be kind of 3D since I'm gonna put it on 3D layers. But that's what we're working on right now. I just want to make my favorite commander. And I chose one hell of a really difficult thing to animate because I had to manually paint out a lot of this and split it up into 3D layers. And painting out like all of this energy and stuff, that was an absolute pain in the ass. Would not recommend. I should have chosen something way easier as a first attempt. But I already got started. I gotta sort of continue it, I guess. So now we just have to sort of work on these paths. So this one we can sort of make paler, and we can mess with the opacity some. This doesn't have to be like a perfect match or anything. We're just trying to get a bunch of overlaying paths that we're gonna animate, and then they look really cool when they're animated, as is demonstrated here. Just need it to look like flowing energy. And then we export each of these individually, overlay them in 3D space on the card, and bing bang boom, good to go. So for this one, we can probably use the same path, but I'm gonna go ahead and make it use only one specific path. So I found on each of these individual layers, I like to use multiple instances of the 3D stroke plugin, but I like to sometimes have different masks contributing to different paths just so we can get some really good variety here. But the really cool thing about this is I can animate the thickness of the stroke. So we can say follow offset, loop, and then if we change the thickness using like a Bezier curve, something like that. Now if we animate the offset, check this out. We got like a cool pulsing looking animated curve. So I can just animate the offset, go to the end here, go one frame past the end because we don't want the end to be exactly the same as the beginning, or else you'll have like a stutter in the animation. That's something a lot of people mess up on in general. Set the offset to 100, and now that should loop seamlessly. Cool. I got that one. So now we can just duplicate this. Notes. We can inverse the curve here for the second one, or just make a different curve just so it's offset from itself. We're gonna set this one's transfer mode to screen, which the transfer modes are hard to explain. No, this is After Effects. Not Blender, which I'm going to use Blender for future animated cards because I want to do some 3D projection stuff. I think that would be really cool. But for this one, I kind of had to do stuff in After Effects. And updating these trap code plugins cost me about 600 bucks. It was not cheap. That actually put me over my credit card limit for the month when I had to update the software. Sometimes it'd be like that. If you need a tool, you need the tool, you know? So for this one, we can just up the thickness. We can go into the transform and offset it a little bit. Can up the saturation. And we can change the opacity down. And that should be starting to look a little bit like the reference. This one looks like it's mostly just two paths. I think we actually made it a little bit too thick. Thicker than a snicker. Set this one down to like maybe 27 or 29 maybe? I don't know. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. And since we duplicated it after we animated it, we already got both of these animating, pulsing, overlapping. Maybe we can add like a couple more strands here just to get some more overlapping there. Yeah, this one, honestly, it looks like super transparent. We're never going to match perfectly just because of the nature of how we're doing this. But we're not doing too shabby, especially since this is going to be pretty small on screen when it's done. You can set this down to like 37. Wow, dude. Literally everybody that normally goes to YouTube came over to Twitch. I think that's telling me something. I think people just prefer Twitch as a viewer experience. Good to know. Cool. So let's see if we can sort of like feather this a little bit just to make it look, oh, not that one. That one too, yeah, but also the central one. So we can go to, where did I, there it is. Wait, no, I scrolled down too far. I never claimed to be a smart man. Cool. Internal opacity. What does that do? I have no flippin' clue what any of this does. I'm new to this plugin. What's up, Ace? How the hell have you been? I've been streaming over on YouTube, and then I took a break for a while and just sort of focused on my mental health. It was honestly awesome. Would recommend. Oh, I'm so excited though. Speaking of breaks, I'm taking all of next week off since I already had Thursday and Friday off for Thanksgiving. I'm so excited. How the hell's life, Ace? So we are animating a thing right now. Honestly, I think this probably looks good. It's going great. That's good to hear. You gonna give me more details than just great? All right, so here we can take the bigger one and overlay it like one more time just to make it look a little bit more painterly, I think. Can change the thickness here. Can move this one down some. Maybe even rotate it a little bit. No, we don't. I think it's Z that you want to rotate this on. Maybe just a couple degrees. Shift it around. Just so we get like a cool overlapping effect. And we can lower the opacity of this to like 23. You'd actually need a whole day of typing to catch you up on everything. Then I guess that means that you have a whole lot going on. I guess it means you're staying busy, and that's always good to hear. For the new one, we can also mess with the thickness curve that's animated just to give it some differentiation. Or it's just been that long. Yeah, it has been a while. Man. God, it's been forever. It's been at least all of 2021 since I just haven't been on Twitch for 2021. I was on YouTube. Still on YouTube. I'm on both right now, but apparently people like like Twitch better as a viewer experience. All right, that's looking pretty cool. So then the final touch I've been doing on these is one final little plugin. This is like the coolest thing. If anybody here is interested in After Effects, this is like the neatest little trick. Maybe not like trick, a lot of people know it, but turbulent displace allows you to take anything and make it like have like cool energy warping patterns. It's just really, really useful. You've been working out for the last 2 months or so. Never felt better physically. You can do 20 pull-ups? Holy shit. My God. Yeah, so one of my goals during the pandemic last year was just to be able to do one pull-up. I got there, and then I lost it completely. Right now, I'm working on being able to do more push-ups. But damn, that is a number to be proud of. Holy shit. I've also been doing this VR workout thing. Yeah, somehow already November. It's nuts. I can't believe the year is already pretty much over. All right, which means I guess I was successful in one of my goals, which was doing the second a day videos. I've definitely kept up on that, so that's good. You have Beat Saber. That's your VR workout game. So the one I've been using, I don't know if you've heard of it. It's like actually geared as a workout game. And I was super down on it. Like when I first saw the trailers for it, I was like, that's literally just Beat Saber. But they have built-in coaches.
Don't I make it look easy?
Right. But they have like built-in coaches, and they put you in these really cool 360-degree environments. But it's like Beat Saber, but they force you to do more athletic motions, and they force you to do a whole lot more squats. They also add new workouts every single day, and they just added boxing too. It's honestly really, really fun. And the coaches are really, really good at keeping you motivated. I enjoy it a whole lot. When I first saw trailers for it and stuff, like I was super down on the concept. I was like, these people literally just remarketed Beat Saber, but it's so much more than that. And I love Beat Saber. Don't get me wrong. Beat Saber is one of my favorite games. I really, really like Beat Saber, and I love Pistol Whip. Pistol Whip is super fun too. Are you playing on the Quest, Falcon? I've been using my Quest 2. I have like one of every VR headset that mattered from history. Like I've got a Vive, got a Rift, I've got a Rift S, I've got a Quest 1, I've got a Quest 2, I have an Index, just since I developed for VR stuff. And like, I've got to say, by far, the Quest 2 is the one that gets the most use out of me. Like, super, by far, the Quest 2 is just so good. It has amazingly high resolution screens. It has, that doesn't require the PC connection. That's the big one. It's just so convenient. It's like, the Quest is kind of like the iPad of VR. You just pick it up, put it on, and when you're done, you just take it off. You don't have to do anything else. No lighthouses, no external like tracking towers or anything. It's just so good. So that's looking pretty cool to me. We'll move on to the next one, and we'll call this pink_left shoulder 001. You're sad Facebook bought Oculus though? Yeah. I have interesting thoughts and feelings on that. For one, they're the only company that's actually putting any sort of effort into making VR consumer friendly. So like props for that. But did it really have to be Facebook? You want to buy a VR setup next month? That would be sick. Kat, if you got a VR setup, we could play multiplayer VR games. We could play Rec Room together and go on quests and stuff. Yeah, did it have to be them? Really? And their vision for the metaverse, like that whole presentation was really cool, but also extremely creepy. So I have very mixed feelings. Would the cheapest one be fine? I'll show you which one you want to get. It's definitely the Quest 2. I don't know if Oculus.com still even exists, because it's no longer the Oculus Quest. It's the Meta Quest, since they did. Yeah. You would probably never need the bigger storage option. I bought the bigger storage option. I haven't even used it. Carlos, how's it going? How have you been? I've never used the bigger. I've never gotten to that much storage. I play like 3 games though. Ooh, also Gorn is really fun. I don't know if you've played that one. It's on Quest 2 as well, Ace, but it's like a gladiator. It's like a physics-based gladiator game, and it's like really funny. Okay, Tetris G Fuel is dope. We got that one done. And this acting up on the edge here doesn't really matter for us because the viewer's never going to see that far. This is literally just creating excess on the edges to be able to pan in and zoom in and out of the card and have it appear 3D. Once you get your Twitch payout, you're going to do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You won't. I don't know. I don't even know why I say that. It's just one of my favorite things to say. Like the you won't. You won't. Don't understand what's happening. Yeah, I changed my channel name and I changed like the panels and stuff. And I changed like the overlay and stuff to simplify it for this stuff. Just a little throwback for you. Last stream you remember for me is Fortnite, back when they had the John Wick event in Tilted Towers. Yeah, I remember that. That clip where we blocked people in the John Wick tower was on BCC trolling. That was fun. God, it's been forever. Yeah, they've added so much stuff to Fortnite and taken stuff out and just changed it so much. It's just like constantly evolving. I really want to get into Magic Arena and start streaming some of that though, because I've been playing so much paper Magic in person. I think it would be fun to draft on Arena, which is where you open, you like, it's hard to explain. You like, have you ever done like drafting for Magic or anything? You don't understand? You're only to see me edit? Okay, I'll continue animating. Your English is bad. I'm sorry, Carlos. All right, so now we're gonna work on these energy strips right here. So I'm gonna create a new solid. We will hide it really quick and draw a mask. So this one looks like it sort of curves up. So I'm just gonna sort of make a loop here. A nice loop-de-loop. Another card game you went to after Hearthstone and Magic is called Legends of Runeterra. Personally, I like it better. Isn't that the one created by the people who did like League of Legends? Or am I getting that wrong? Riot Games, yeah. Magic will always have such a special place in my heart. Like I literally have Magic cards right here on my desk from the pre-release last weekend. The reason I like Magic so much is just because I really enjoy playing it in person in paper. There's just something special about sitting around a table with really good company playing a card game. You just can't beat that experience. Okay, so again, like this stuff is all gonna be behind his back. I'm just looping it around so that we can animate it. So we will do the loop-de-loop like so. And then we'll do a separate one for the blue one. We'll just keep the different colors separate. So here, about to talk you into buying Pokemon cards like you're 10 again. I don't know. There's so okay. Oh God, I'm about to reveal how goddamn addicted I am to this game. This is, I don't know if this is embarrassing or impressive or a little bit both. So I want to play competitive Commander, which Commander is the format of Magic that I choose to play. The unfortunate thing about that, though, is pretty much every single card in Magic's history, minus like a few dozen, are legal to play in this format. And a lot of them are on the reserve list, which makes them very expensive. So this is my reserve list binder of cards that I've been collecting. And I don't know if I should tell you all the names of these cards, because then you would look them up and you would be like, holy shit, Chris, why did you spend so much money on cardboard rectangles? I'm pretty happy with my collection. What's up? What's up, Kenzie? Why do I have over $1,000 in paper? It's way over that. That binder is worth so much. It's cause I'm an addict and I like my hobbies. I almost didn't switch back to the working screen. Glad I'm live. Need some cheering up today, Kenzie? What's going on, my dude? We're here for you. Even though the other people are over on Twitch, I'm sure they're here for you too. For anybody like curious why there's stuff showing up on the chat that's not in the chat, it's because I'm on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. I feel like most of you are smart enough to realize that though. Okay, so for this one, we can just say effects. And this is, we're doing the exact same thing over and over again. This is just a repetitive process at this point. Thing with Yu-Gi-Oh that switched you off of it was that with every new release, the cards got way stronger. That's what it feels like in Magic is power creep, but the lead designer, has actually spoken to that effect, and how they avoid doing that in Magic is they'll boost certain things while taking back the power on other aspects. So it always feels like things are getting more powerful, but they stay about the same power level, which is really clever. Dual streaming, so much power. Unlimited power. How's it going, Ash? We've made good progress. I decided to change my methodology for how to handle this. You felt bad for your girlfriend that she has to deal with you when you're just kind of crumbling at the moment. Kenzie, if your girlfriend is not there for you, then maybe y'all aren't a good match. I don't know. You're still young. You've got plenty of time to figure all that stuff out. And I am not a good person to talk to about dating advice in general. Oh, Jesus. Runeterra being digital only, they can live balance and oh my god, dude, Magic has been they've made some mistakes. They already had to retcon something that had already gone to print for a set that hasn't even come out yet. Holy moly. She's always there for you. That's good, Kenzie. So why do you feel like you're failing everyone? Because you have not failed me, sir. You were a good pirate when we played Sea of Thieves the other day. And don't you ever forget it. Yeah, so the methodology we changed to, Ash, is I'm still using the same plugin, which I updated. Apparently, I had to pay a whole bunch of money to get the latest version of the trap code suite, but apparently the old version wasn't optimized for the newer versions of After Effects. So now things are running a lot smoother, but I'm also just going to make each individual strand, export them as footage, then use each footage object as a 3D layer rather than trying to compute all of this 3D stroke nonsense at once. Cards can just be unlocked for free, and buying the rarest cards only costs like $3. Holy shit, that's nice. Miles is on again this weekend. I might be down for that. Kenzie, I am off all next week for Thanksgiving. Why did that take me so long to process in my mind? I will be down to play some video games with you. Can I play it real quick? Yes. Yeah, so the character is this right now. I'm just working on the energy strands, but I think they look pretty cool. I think it looks a whole lot better than what we came up with last time. So these are going to be in the background, and they're going to be offset in 3D space, so there will be some nice parallax when it's all said and done. I'm just going to export each one individually as their own footage object. You have all next week off, thank goodness. You're about to break things. By break things, you mean go on break and be happy, right? Like I'm like, is that like new young person slang for going on break? I'm breaking things. Yeet, YOLO, breaking hearts. You work with children? Imagine doing that every day. That's the reason that I'm the uncle and not the dad. Because I get to be the cool uncle. I see the kids like once every other week or so. They fucking love me, and then I don't have to deal with any of the other bullshit. I can't imagine working with kids on a daily basis. Switch now has Twitch on it. You're off to work. Oh, you're off work due to sister having COVID. Wait, what the fuck? Dude, Kenzie. Like, is it a sister that currently lives with you? I know you have multiple siblings. Switch's Twitch app sucks. Like, a lot of third-party apps on Switch suck, but it doesn't really matter because I have Animal Crossing. I don't really need anything else on my Switch. I've been doing so much work on my Animal Crossing island over the past couple days. I need to get it presentable. Sister that lives with you has COVID. Are you okay, Kenzie? Like, no symptoms or anything? Last saw your uncle about 6 months ago. I see my nieces and nephews every... Yeah, so how far away does your uncle live from you, dude? Because I live like 10 minutes from my sister, which is really good. You have to get the gang over to my island soon. That's part of the reason I've been making it presentable, because it was like a giant trash heap. At least like half of my island was like a giant trash heap. I'm trying to make it not a giant trash heap. You beat the DLC a few days ago. There's no beating Animal Crossing. You just keep going. Your uncle lives like 5 minutes away. But you haven't seen him in 6 months. You kind of have a shit uncle. I'm sorry. You got end credits and that counts. That's fair. If you want a challenge, Kat, you should play Metroid Dread. That game was amazing. You can beat it by unlocking everything, but then you still have gameplay opportunities left because you have to actually make your island not look like shit. And that's the hard part. That's the challenge. I don't know if I could show you all what my island looks like maybe, but I don't think it's plugged into the PC currently. I could maybe move some things around. Let's see what happens. Oh man, I don't even know where that HDMI cable goes. You turn on your Switch, then got distracted by streamers. Don't actually play Animal Crossing, you know someone who plays it and you've seen their island. Yeah, so I'll just I'm not gonna show you my island like this. I'll wait until I can actually stream it. I need to figure out the capture card situation here. I think I moved everything around. But there's a number to look at. I don't have a life. Oh, you washed your mouth, Cat. I didn't have any pine trees because they're ugly. I didn't have any pine trees. I don't like the way they look, and I didn't realize you need them. Chris has a virtual life. That's fair. You have shit grandparents too. You seem like once a year. Man, dude, you gotta like talk to your family while they're still around. I go see my grandfather and my mom for lunch like every other week. That's pretty fun. Could have told you that I was live. I was desperate. I was desperate for those Christmas ornaments or lights or whatever the hell they were. You have like 4,200 hours. Oh, let's compare. I'm just curious at this point. I was looking at this the other day. So I've played, oh, you can't see it. 146 days, 3 hours, 9 minutes, and 53 seconds. So let's convert 146 days to hours, just out of curiosity. Oh shit, you might actually have me beat. I'm at like 3,500 hours. Those are rookie numbers. Okay, how many hours do you have in your favorite game, Ash? You have like 4,000 hours in Civ 6, and that's why you kick my ass at it. No one wants to see you stream that, though. I think there's an audience for everything. I genuinely believe that. One time I came across a guy's YouTube channel who had over 100,000 subscribers, and his channel was dedicated to finger skateboards. And that's like not even like a diss or anything. I'm just saying, like, I think there's legitimately an audience for everything. Like, if you wanna film yourself cleaning your ears out, I think there's an audience for that. You do you. Maybe not that, but you get the point. So we'll turn the opacity down to like, there definitely is. Gonna get there on Ooblets eventually. That game looks so cute. I might have to actually download it and try it once I finish unlocking everybody in Smash Bros. Holy. Let's set the feathering on these is weird because the way it generates the 3D stroke is like the same way stroke is generated in Photoshop, which is where it makes a whole bunch of tiny little dots and puts them together to make a stroke. Pokemon Emerald is probably your most hours in a game. You've had it since it came out, maxed out like 5 accounts to 1,000 hours. Paused an unknown amount past that on each account, played on emulators. You'd estimate 7,000 hours into it since you were a kid. I think my most played game is Tetris. I am so goddamn fucking good at Tetris. There's a bigger audience for nude people. I don't know when you posted that, Kenzie. It's harder than I imagined always to keep up with 2 chats at once. You make more money. You're not wrong. For nude people. Oh, yeah. Dude, yeah. Like, people who sell, like, sexual content. Like, there was an interview on Logan Paul's podcast that I saw a clip of with the girl who sold Gamer Girl bathwater. At her peak, she said she was making around, like, over $1 million, like, 1.5 million a month. 1.5 million a month! Can you imagine what you could do with that kind of money? You could buy so many magic cards. For the bathwater. No, it was all OnlyFans stuff. So Tetris is my jam. Let me turn my... I'll try to show off, but it's gonna be miserable because it's been a minute. You couldn't buy back your self-respect. I don't give a fuck about my self-respect at $1 million a month. I would do pretty much anything that doesn't cause permanent damage. Like, I'm not planning on running for president anyway. So, like, who cares at the end of the day, right? Oh man, I messed up. And the goal here is to get 40 lines as quick as possible. My record on this site is like 50 something seconds. The world record is like 15 or 16 seconds. It's absolutely bonkers. Those people are robots. You also gotta focus. I've done Tetris streams before and the feedback was not great. That was back when Jack was part of the community. He actually DM'd me and said, "It's your stream, but that was really boring." And I was like, "Screw you, Tetris is the best game ever made, period. Don't you forget it." I didn't say that, I just said thanks for the feedback, but like, I felt it in my heart. Should play the new Super Pretty Tetris, don't know what it's called. There's the one on Switch that's... Oh, Tetris... Are you talking about Tetris Effect? That's one of my favorite games. It's also really good in VR. Dude, Tetris Effect is beautiful. It has really good music. Anybody want to play Tetris with me right now? See how well you can survive, because this is multiplayer if you go to tester.io. Also, if anybody joins, I'll make a custom private room, and anybody who wants to join can. You play Tetris so much, Kenzie? Do you play on Switch? Like Tetris 99? If anybody wants to try to kick my ass at Tetris, good to have me back again. What's up, Bruno? Yeah, I'm streaming simultaneously on YouTube and Twitch right now just to see what would happen. It seems like the people that are normally on YouTube prefer Twitch. Who would have thunk it? You'll just write an AI that plays for you. I guess nobody's gonna join. Nobody wants to challenge this. I don't know. One time I did like an accepting all challengers Tetris stream and I got my ass like handed to me. You missed content at the Stream Scholar. I want to get back to it. I'd stopped making videos there just because I was just completely burnt out, man. I just got to a point where I just couldn't do anything. Lurk, I appreciate you, Ace. Loved everything I ever published. I really appreciate that. I mean, honestly, all the like I still get positive comments and feedback from people on a lot of those videos, and it like really means the world to me. I needed to get back into it. I have some ideas. I want to make more like widgets and interactive things that people can use. How's my health now? Good. You played for years, Kenzie? Do you only do Tetris 99 on Switch? Need to get back into it. Yeah, so I want to make like, I want to learn more JavaScript, and I want to learn like the back-end Twitch implementations so I can make like interactive starting soon screens and things like that, so you can have it up and people can like interact by typing things in the chat. I think that would be really cool. Your ride's here. Oh, have a good night, Ash. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have fun riding wherever the hell you're going. Also, I hope it's not a generic vehicle. I hope it's like a horse-drawn carriage or something. That would be dope. You can help me with that. Do you know like JavaScript and stuff? Off into the night. Off into the... I guess it's too late to be off into the sunset like a Wild West movie. I guess nobody's gonna join for Tetris. Damn. I tried. I'll get back to work. I have been distracted. But that's okay. I would have gotten distracted whether I was live or not, but being live is more fun. Just need resources to work with. I need to figure out the server side stuff. That's the stuff that's hard for me. I understand like the syntax, I understand like the lingo and how to like write functions and things in JavaScript. The server side stuff is what just confuses the absolute hell out of me. You were joining? Oh shit, I'll open up a room if you're actually gonna join. I waited for like a minute and nobody joined. Here's the new one. If anybody wants to join and play Tetris, let me change this to... no, I'll just leave the garbage on. That makes it interesting. Makes the games actually happen, you know? You suck at Tetris? That's okay, you can still hop in. Nobody's stopping you. Nobody's gonna make fun of you, except for maybe the other people in the chat. I won't make fun of you. I can't control the other people. But you could just use somebody else's name from the chat as your persona in the Tetris game, and then people would make fun of them instead of you. So you could like name yourself Chris Folia or something, and then people will be like, wow, Chris, you suck at Tetris. Gotta make dinner and I'll definitely make fun of you. Kenzie, you said you were joining. What the hell, man? I need to make dinner at some point too, but I can just go throw some chicken in the oven. It's like these pre-seasoned chicken things from Publix. Oh, suck it. Here we go. Let's do this. 1v1. Tempted to order Chinese. That sounds really good. I went and got Korean barbecue the other night, and that was super good. Would recommend. Granted, it's not fast if you're looking for something to eat quickly. Oh man, I already messed up. Oh shit, I messed up again. This is your chance to take me out. This music is like so serious too. It feels like we're at like a royal wedding or something. Oh shit. Oh, he's actually gonna take me out. He's taking this opportunity. He's gonna do it. Had to think about that one for a second. We did it. Have a great rest of stream. Follow me on Instagram. Now you head off to bed. I missed the second line. I was really confused by that sentence until I saw the second line. Have a good night's sleep, Bruno. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. What are the controls? Arrow keys, and then for me it's like ZX to rotate and then space to hard drop. You're trying to learn again? I'm sorry. Only a little bit, though. Only a little bit, sorry. I feel like an ass. Do I have better TTV? I do not have that installed. We're going to talk about nerd cool talk. You're very much down to do so. Yes. Maybe. Okay, let's give ourselves lives. Your whole persona is dropping cat jam in chat, but here you're just like you. Nint cry. I don't know if I have it installed on my channel or enabled. You want to commit death? Here, let's give ourselves like 3 lives. That should give you some time. I have the plugin installed for myself personally on Chrome, but I don't know how to install it to my own channel. I've never really bothered with that. Ooh. Actually sent some lines over here. Hell yeah, Kenzie. I'm proud of you. Oh, and I just messed up. This is your chance. This is your chance to make a comeback. This is gonna be like the greatest comeback underdog story in history. They're gonna make a Disney original, Disney Channel. Maybe not like a theaters Disney movie, but like a Disney Channel original story about this. And it'll probably be played by like Miley Cyrus or something back in 2000. I don't know who the current Disney Channel stars are. Hey, what's up, Benzalot? How's it going? How is life? Are you ready for the thanks of giving? I'm so excited for next week. I took the entire week off. This music sounds like it would be from Titanic or something. Ooh, I messed up again. This is your chance, Kinsey. This is where you come back. This is where you win. I believe in you. Here, I'll slow down. I won't send any lines for a while. I want to see if you can work your way out of this. I'm gonna send line. Oh, never mind. Oh wait, you still have another life. Oh damn. Ooh, I messed up. That seems like to be a theme of the night, huh? Why am I so good at this game? It's the best game ever made. That's why I'm so good at it. You gotta be good at the best game ever made. It's Tetris. Hey, you survived for a while though. Good job, Kinsey. I'm proud of you. If it's on your Chrome and linked to Twitch, all you have to do is add emotes. You're a disgrace. Don't you usually play on a controller though, Kinsey? Same old here. Very lonely, but could be worse. I feel that. I've gotten over my loneliness by going and playing Magic at my local game store. I don't know if you have a local game store or not, but playing games in person with people at a game store is super fun. You play Switch? Yeah, so you're not used to like the mouse and keyboard controls. That's completely understandable. You would probably kick my ass on Switch, Kenzie. I will give you that much, because those little controllers are super cramped. They hurt my little hands, or my big hands. I have giant hands. And my joints get all hurt when I play on the tiny. I tried to play Tetris 99 when it first came out using Joy-Cons, and it was just, I just couldn't do it. I won my first or second Tetris 99 game and then just never played again because it hurt my hands. Okay, let's continue looking at our reference here. So we just need like a couple thick strands and then a couple thin strands. And they don't have to match perfectly since they're going to be moving anyway. So we'll do thick boy strand. And we'll move this one down a little bit. And we'll also animate the thickness of these. So we'll turn loop, we'll say follows offset. These are just the preferences that I found worked for this project. I'm a mess with it until it works kind of person. I'm very much not a understand why it works person. Like I'm like my methodology for working on anything is mess with settings until I get something I like, then figure out why it works. It's like I understand why all of this works now, but damn, was it a journey figuring it out? Because I'm not the person to pick up an instruction manual. That's just not who I am. I never claimed to be a smart man. Alright, so up the thickness here. Make this one a little bit brighter. What's up, Juan? How's it going? Dude, YouTube is so weird in that the chat always shows up on stream before it actually shows up in my browser, and that is so odd to me. I don't know how Streamlabs does that. That's witchcraft right there. I think we can make this even a little bit thicker of a boy, maybe like 23. And we can turn the feathering down maybe to like 75. These are just like arbitrary number values. I'm just experimenting. You're practicing Tetris? Do it. Do it, man. Get better. Become the master. Destroy me. I dare you. I would be super proud. Okay, so here we can animate the offset again. We'll do the exact same thing we've done previously where we go from 0 to 100 before it loops. Maybe it's the top chat filter they have taken a sec. Oh, maybe. I'll change it to live chat and see what happens. Oh, you're practicing and then we play. Okay, okay, game on. Game on, motherfucker. Wait, what? Yeah, the chat always shows up on stream for me before it shows up in the browser chat. It's weird. It's super duper weird. So this is animating, so now we can duplicate it, and we can make this one a little bit thicker. Set the transfer mode to screen, and we can transform it. Like so. And maybe even rotate it like 1 degree, which 1 degree doesn't sound like a whole lot, but it changes the shape of the thing a whole lot. More than you would expect. Over these two things, and then we can add a thinner one. So we'll say thick 001. It's just nice to name these so I don't have to click through the entire options just to figure out what's what later. So we can duplicate the thick one. We can make this one super thin. Cypher said chapter 3 is now confirmed. By who? Where does he get his information? Okay, so now nobody knows. Is it something HypeX said maybe? Hell if I know. I don't know. Alright, so we'll make this one animate between getting super thin and super thick. And we'll also make this even paler. And we'll feather it some. Ooh. Feathering it even the maximum amount doesn't really look that feathered. That's okay. So this should also be animated. Yeah, cool. And then we can move it around some. So I think we put this one like right around here. And we turn off the rotation. Oh, maybe like -1, honestly. We just want slightly different values so it feels like a whole bunch of overlapping strands. Cypher's dad works at Epic and he's gonna ban your account for being mean. No, not my Fortnite account. Actually, I'd be really upset if I got banned from Fortnite just because of the amount of money I've sank into that game. Holy. There are leaks from HypeX of the name of the event called The End. Same name as Chapter X event, and a loading screen that says Chapter 2 Finale. Cool. When are they? Would that end sometime in December, right? Okay, that looks cool. There's like a flicker, and that's just a glitch with this plugin. If we just refresh one of the parameters, like change the thickness slightly, the glitch will go away. Yeah, so now I got the pulsating working there. Let's just add a couple more thin strands. Want another money sink? There's this game called Valorant. Man, I don't understand Valorant. Maybe it's because I've never tried playing it. It's just not interesting to watch to me. Like, it just looks so boring. I've heard the gameplay is very fun though. Like, I've heard the gameplay is fun, but I've never given it a chance because it looks so boring to me. Okay, let's continue. Let's look at the reference again. It's always good to check the reference. Fun. Yeah, that's the word. How toxic is the community for Valorant? Because I know the community is like super toxic for League of Legends. Just from knowing people who play the game. I don't personally play it. So then we can duplicate this one, maybe make it a little bit thicker, and then change like the order of the pattern. Oh shit, I'm modifying the wrong one. My bad. Maybe. Or even just like, oh, that deleted the whole goddamn plugin. I just wanted to delete the little point. There we go. Yeah, or we just like make this one take longer to animate. Like the bulge. The bulge or not the bulge. That is the bulge. Classic Riot Games toxicity. Do I like Apex? Not for me. It's just not my style of game. The reason I like Fortnite is because of the building. I'm not super into just like regular ass shooters. Which I know like Apex is different from Call of Duty, is different from Battlefield, is different from Valorant, and just different from CSGO. Like they're all very different games mechanically and whatnot, but the shooting is not the part that is enjoyable to me. The stuff that's enjoyable to me about Fortnite is the building and the memes. You tried downloading Fortnite to an SD card without success today? I think it has to, like, actual applications like that a lot of the time have to actually affect your registry. So it's pretty difficult to install to a jump drive. Let's see, is this actually... Oh, we have to actually change the transform for it. That makes sense. And let's change the thickness for it a little bit too. Spelunky is fun. Spelunky is super fun. That's a great game. A+ game. That was my favorite game for a while. Maybe. I don't think anything will ever top Tetris in terms of favorite, like absolute favorite game of all time. Tetris is just literally the perfect game, period. There's nothing better in existence. But Spelunky is pretty goddamn fun. Part about Valorant that hooked you was the different agents' abilities. You don't give a crap about CSGO. You have the same thing with Fortnite. The building makes the game for you. Yeah. So like the things that made Fortnite for me were the like back in the day when I really got addicted to it. I haven't been playing it a whole lot these past couple seasons because just the amount of bullshit they've added is hard for me. But like back in the day, it was like the meme potential with like the golf carts and all of that fun stuff, and the shopping carts were so much fun. The building, it's like you're playing 4D chess in real time. Hollow Knight was one of the best games you've ever played. Yes, Hollow Knight is definitely at least top 5 for me, I think, of all time. Hollow Knight, it's been a really long time since I've sunk myself into a game like Hollow Knight and just like wanted to actively play it every single night. Like I've been trying to, I started trying to get through Skyward Sword. I just can't do it. It's just not fun. You ever do Hollow Knight mods? I have not. I didn't even know that was a thing. But I also played on Switch. I didn't play on PC. I don't think you can mod it on Switch. The reason I play games like that on console is because there's something to be said about laying back in bed and playing and just chilling out and playing a game with a controller. You ever beat Pantheon 5? I guess not. I didn't even know what that was. The 5th and final Pantheon and God Home. Oh no, I didn't do like the alternate really hard ending. I did like the basic AF ending. I only fought the first final boss. I didn't fight the really hard one with the alternate ending and everything. I should go back. I enjoyed that game so much. I might as well. Didn't you get really far, Benz, a lot? Today you discovered there's a mobile version of Street Fighter. How the hell does that work? Isn't like Street Fighter founded on like really complex button combinations? Okay, so let me add our final touches to this with the turbulent displace and then move on to the next one. And we can always come back and tweak all of these individually. I just want to get them knocked out and blocked out first. Oh, dude, that's a good rhyme. I'm going to say that more often now. Knocked out and blocked out, bro. So let's just change the seed for this so that it's different than the other ones. We'll just change it to like 55 or something. Changing the random seed will make the turbulence different. Yeah, I can imagine Street Fighter would be super awkward to play on mobile. Apparently working on Hollow Knight too. Yeah, it's Silk Song. It's you play as the chick that has like the what's her name? You play as that one. The wasp or whatever her name is, the hornet. Which is gonna be so much fun. No release date announcement, but they did release a trailer. Didn't do the Godfinder stuff either. Did a decent bit of all the other stuff though. Yeah, the thing I'm going through on single player right now is just the Smash Bros. World of Light, because I never finished unlocking all the characters in Smash Bros. On my new Switch. So I'm doing that. And I never played the World of Light either, so I figured now is as good a time as any. Oh, this looks sick. I really like this. We are getting there. What's next? We got some blue ones to do right here. So honestly, we'll say left shoulder green. And then we'll just duplicate this and say left shoulder blue. And then we'll modify the path some and change the color. Animation's looking good. Thank you. We'll get there eventually. Animation is just a time-consuming thing in general. Gotta go. Have a good night, Juan. Thank you for hanging out. Good to hear from you. That was like a fist bump, not me punching you. You can. I also wouldn't recommend fist bumping me back because punching your screen is usually doesn't end that well. I know from personal experience. Oh, whoa, why am I getting multiple audios for that? Anyway, thanks for the follow. I don't know why I just got multiple follows for that. Or multiple audios for... Do I still have, like, the testing browser up? I don't think I do. You're always here. And I appreciate you for that, Kenzie. And I appreciate you for other things as well, like being a pirate together. But I appreciate you hanging out. Okay, so now for this one, we're going to change the colors of these. Let me turn off the... Yeah, we just need this to be a little bit more blue. So we'll just take the colors and we'll shift them a little bit further over to the blue spectrum. That is dope AF, bruh. Man, throwing sick on each other was a bonding moment. That was fun the other day, even though we didn't get to hang out for that long. And now I have access to all of that Ashen gear that I would have never even known existed since I play Sea of Thieves so rarely. And then that's the turbulent display. So let's turn it back on, see how that looks. I think we're going to want to take one of these thin strands and make them thicker but shorter. So we don't want it to match the green one perfectly like that. You just punched at your camera. Nice. And I've got to cook dinner at some point. but I'll still stay alive throughout the cooking process. I buy these, let me show you. Shop online. Just keep punching. I always do, Alex. You gotta punch life in the face. Because that's just how it be. In-store pickup. Meals, I guess? Trying to find the specific things that I buy. You really didn't expect Hollow Knight to be so good. You were just surfing the eShop and was like, here's a cheap little $15 game to play in my free time. Doesn't look terrible. I had a friend tell me to pick it up, and I am extremely thankful that he did. If life gives you a hard time, burn life's family alive in their car. That's one way to do it, I guess. Individual meals. No? Oh, here it is. It's the aprons. It's the Publix aprons meals. Yeah, so they look like this. They're already pre-seasoned, pre-prepared, fresh chicken breasts. You keep them in the fridge for a few days. You just shove them in the oven for 40 minutes at 375 degrees and bam, bang, boom, done. Dinner to go. Not super high calorie, pretty healthy since it's just chicken breast. Tastes better than what I would normally make myself. Ends up being cheaper because I don't have to buy all of the individual ingredients to make it myself. It's just really, really convenient. No, this is just what I buy when I go grocery shopping, Kat. I have a few of these different, I have a few different ones in my fridge. The one I really like it's chicken breast stuffed with sun-dried tomatoes, and then it has fresh potatoes with rosemary. Those are good. HEB in Texas does something similar. What's an HEB? Thanksgiving soon, and we have Hollow Knight to be thankful for. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so the other one, let's go back. Oh, back takes me back to the back page since I googled. Interesting play, Publix. Let's just search aprons. You can buy a literal apron. Makes sense. They have a lot of stuff you can buy that's pre-prepared. The ones that are stuffed with spinach and feta are really good too. Usually I buy the pre-prepared meals for one since I live alone. Oh, these are really good too, the make them yourself meals. I don't know how to pronounce your name, Danan, but how's it going? You just ate Thai food? I am pretty jealous. I'm super jealous. Alright, I would love Thai food right now. Pad Thai is so good. Products. Miak. And Dedanan. Miak Dedanan. I'm making sure I don't say anything inappropriate. It's Irish. Oh, VR Night. How the hell are you? You changed your name. Or you're different on Twitch, since I'm usually on YouTube, and I'm on both right now. You just ate peanut butter out of a jar. Jelly? This is your streaming channel? Nice. Need to try the pad thai in town. I should come up and hang out in Rome sometime soon. It's been a minute. It's been since the 4th of July, right? Dude, peanut butter out of a jar is like the OG, like, snack. I'm trying to think of like the player energy snack. I'm trying to find the ones that I buy. Publix. Maybe it's just Publix brand. Oh yeah. So like there's the chicken cordon bleu. The feta and cheese, the feta and spinach stuffed with green beans are really good. This one is really good. It has like a Mexican street corn side. You've been trying to recreate the Book of Kells for your overlay, and why you made a Celtic harp your trophy. Nice. Yeah, I saw the stuff you're working on the Discord. It looked really cool. Let's see. That's a different person's Discord. I'm a member of way too many Discords at this point. Yeah. Looks dope. I really like the symbols. So cool. Book of Kells was such a beautiful movie. Or short. Was it? It's more of like a short film, right? Part of 69 Discord channels exactly. Nice. The OG snack is me. I appreciate you, Benz, a lot. You know, you could always come hang out in Atlanta at some point too, Kat. You can go to Battle and Brew, which is like a nerd bar, and they have themed drinks. I want to show you their drink menu because it's pretty sick. Cocktails. So they have cactus juice from Avatar: The Last Airbender. They have the Phoenix, which they literally light on fire. The Rainbow Dash comes with cotton candy and sour candy on it. Nuka-Cola from Fallout. They have Health Potion, which is pretty good. You're not posting more of your model progress to the channel. Nice. Let's take a look at it. Oh, looks cool. Wait, so what is this something that's from the Book of Kells? Can you go to the bar? Kenzie, you're not old enough in America. You've actually been there before, Kat? Looks like that VR sculpting app. Oh, Gravity Sketch. Yeah, that is VR sculpt. That is a VR modeling app, isn't it? Miyake had his face cut in half. It's in Marietta. It's in Sandy Springs. Yeah, they also host Magic there on Thursdays. I stopped going though. So it was the prosthetic his father made. I don't know anything about like lore and stuff. My brain's all full of Magic the Gathering lore. Yeah, so... Oh, they also have good shots. Non-alcoholic cocktails, but why would you do that? Cyberpunk take on Celtic mythology. That's really cool. So Gravity Sketch, that is like the VR modeling app, right? Super cool. It's a little bit hard to tell the form of this just because of how reflective it is, but once it's all put together, I think it'll be a whole lot more obvious. Mocktails for people who don't drink alcohol. That's fair. That's fair. I shouldn't judge people for not drinking alcohol. I don't judge people for not drinking alcohol. Worth it to order a $22 pizza tonight for dinner? My problem with pizza is that it's always a multi-day commitment, and then if I have it more than one day in a row, I just feel like trash. Pizza's, I want it for like one meal, but then it's like a multi-day commitment, and that's never fun. Giving it golden hair will also, yeah, definitely. So it was hard for me to, just from these screenshots, it was hard to tell that this was just the part of the head. Like now I totally see it, but the reflections and stuff were throwing me off. Too many carbs. You're not 22, Kenzie. Don't lie to me. I don't think, and it's not me you have to fool, it's them, and I don't think you'd be able to fool them. They might let you in just because you sound really elegant though, since you have like a British accent. Best way to do pizza is with a group, so you can get a good deal and split the cost, and it's all gone after one meal. place in Washington called the AFK Tavern where they serve all sorts of gamer drinks. Nice. Yeah, I agree with you, Ace. The best way to do pizza is in a group or go to a place that sells by the slice, which is going to end up being more expensive, but it's probably going to taste better than like a chain pizza restaurant, and you don't have leftovers that you have to deal with. Which, don't get me wrong, Papa John's tastes really good cold the next day. Call me crazy for that all you want, but like, it just makes me feel like garbage eating that many carbs. And it's not even that I don't want to, it just makes me feel like garbage. I've had a drink called the Iron Monkey that takes iron brew. I've had iron brew. I actually tried iron brew on stream once at the suggestion of Holly and Kinsey. That stuff is really good. It tastes kind of like bubblegum. If I had to guess what the flavor was, because it's really hard to pinpoint, but it tastes really good. Just eat the whole pizza in one night like you and get fat. If you eat it all on your cheat day, then it doesn't count, right? For calories. Wave. And I gotta actually focus down here, but I also have to use the restroom because I drank a whole bunch of caffeine and water and haven't eaten anything yet. They claim in Scotland it tastes more like cactus cooler, but it was just bubblegum taste to you. Yeah, it tastes totally like bubblegum, but it's good. Like, I didn't make the bubblegum connection until somebody else said it though. Then I was just like, yeah, that is totally it. It's 100% bubblegum. I'll be right back. I also started my oven. There's also guarana from Brazil. Considered weight gain muscle stuff. Isn't that just like a ton of calories? Isn't that the goal? There's like a whole fucking bunch of protein. Okay, let's take a look at the reference. I'm gonna put the reference above so I can compare. It looks like we have like one thick strand and a few, like one like thick bright strand that sort of like goes pew pew throughout the thing, and then we have a bunch of really transparent ones. So let's try to do that. So we will take, I messed up, I didn't actually name all of these. I'm gonna delete one of the thin ones. We'll call this thin 001, and then we'll make this like a little bit thicker and brighter. Guarana is another soft drink, but it uses Brazil nuts and has taurine in it. I don't think I've ever had either of those things. Taurine sounds kind of like tangerine though. I turned my oven on. It has to preheat up to 375. Then I can just shove the chicken thing in, and then it'll be done in 40 minutes. It's so convenient. Common energy drinks. That makes sense. Let's see if it's in G Fuel. Out of curiosity, I drink a can of G Fuel every morning. Learn more. What's inside? View label. Oh, taurine. It's literally the first thing listed. Well played. Miaktidanan. Bam. Well played. I can't believe that's listed before caffeine. That's nuts. I mean, it's not nuts, it's taurine. Nuts are nuts, but you know what I'm saying. It's crazy. So we got this started. It's looking pretty snazzy. I think we need to feather these ones a little bit more. Yeah, feathering it out looks pretty nice. Just even 100%, I think, is correct here. Taurine is in Brazil nuts. Yo, Skylar, how the hell have you been? What are you up to these days? Brazil nuts. I don't think I've ever had a Brazil nut. I've seen them before. I don't think I've ever had one. Or maybe I've had one in like a nut mixture. I don't know. Interesting. All right, so then for the thick one, we're gonna taper that a few times. You got sick last night, so you had to get a Rona test. Did you get the results back for that yet? Man, I've been good. I've just been kind of chilling and playing Magic the Gathering, and that has been fun for me. And now I'm back. I want to make Magic the Gathering content. Did a rapid PCR, came back negative, waiting on PCR now. Sunflowers are technically berries. What? I'm calling shenanigans on that. Don't be confused to learn that the sunflower seed is actually a fruit. Remove the dried up wall of the fruit and the sunflower seed is found underneath. If the wall of the dry indehiscent fruit is thin, transparent, and firmly attached to all points of the seed coat, the fruit is a grain. Technically the fruits of the sunflower. Interesting. They're not flowers? Strawberries are not berries? Why are you ruining all of my preconceptions about everything I know? I actually have strawberries in my fridge right now. That's what I bought for one of my sides for dinner this week. This is the thin one, right? Yeah. So we can take this and put it all the way to 0 a couple times. My neighbor's still wilding out. Funny story about that. I started just pounding on the wall, telling them to stop the fucking noise every time they make my apartment feel like I'm in an earthquake. Since I did 2 noise complaints to the leasing office and they did literally nothing. And all of a sudden yesterday, I got a call about a noise complaint against me because it sounded like someone was pounding on the wall. Yeah, no fucking shit, Sherlock. You make my apartment feel like an earthquake. So she said she was gonna talk to him again, and maybe something will come of it. I doubt anything will come of it, but fuck that guy. I hope he trips down the staircase. I'm not even sorry for saying that. Oh, that looks cool. Yeah, there we go. We can just change the seed for the evolution. Yeah, apparently me pounding on the wall made him uncomfortable. I'm sorry, my apartment feeling like it's in a fucking earthquake zone 24/7 makes me uncomfortable. Go to hell. You shouldn't live in the top floor of an apartment complex with an Alaskan Malamute, which is literally like a small fucking horse. This is how big the dog my neighbor has is. You like Malamutes though? I like them too. They're good boys. Just like every other fucking dog that exists. Every single dog is a good boy. There's no such thing as a dog that's not a good boy. But they shouldn't be in the top fucking floor of an apartment complex. It makes my apartment that's next to them, not even under them, next to them, feel like I'm living in an earthquake constantly. Like, there have been 2 separate occasions where they have literally shaken stuff off of my shelves because of how fucking loud they are. It's 3 stories tall. 4 stories if you count the further down story that's below the parking lot area. They should be on the base story where there's like a concrete foundation. They should not be on the top story where they're shaking everybody around them. It's just extremely rude to even move into a top floor apartment with a dog that big. Yeah, at most 1 story above ground level. It's just the fucking audacity of this man to submit a noise complaint against me. I have recordings. I have Audacity recordings of how much noise they cause in my apartment. Just, what a fucking piece of shit. Raspberries and blackberries are not berries either. Okay. They're colonies of stone fruit. The hell is stone fruit? Oh, that looks cool. I dig this. Alright, so now I just need to make some more layers of this that are going in different directions. So let me add another path. So we'll like duplicate we'll duplicate the first thick one. And then we'll make a new mask. That sort of goes up like this. And just kind of offsets. And then we're going to have to set individual masks for these. So we'll say mask 1. Mask 2. And then the rest of these are mask 1. Especially, like, the other thing that really bothers me about it, is that it specifically says in the lease that this fucking asshole agreed to that if their dog ruins other people's lives, I mean, I'm paraphrasing, that they can literally remove the animal from the property. So that's what I'm hoping happens, that the guy is forced to move out. Because fuck that guy. He's an ass. Plums and apricots are stone fruit. Oh, 1 big seed at the center. Interesting. Okay, we'll duplicate the thin one and set it to mask 2. Let's see what that looks like. And then we'll invert. Or just make it like 1 big thick boy in the center. Doesn't really matter. And I think that's looking pretty cool. Maybe even make this one a little bit thicker, like a 29. And then up the feathering to like 95. Makes a stone fruit versus a berry. Does the plant it comes from have the male dominant trait or the female dominant trait? I think all fruit is berries. Even bananas are berries. Court adjourned. Male dominant will have small seeds. Also, my oven just beeped at me. I can go shove the chicken in now. Oh, and let's change the seed for the turbulent displace so it's not matching the green one. We'll change this to like 75. It doesn't really matter. Even if it's 1 off, it's a completely different seed. I just like to choose a random one. You must be male dominant. Sage. Are you sad that you're male dominant? Small seeds. I see. I see. Bananas are berry. What the fuck, man? You're ruining my preconceptions of everything. Your favorite berry is kiwi tastes so good. Kiwi is delicious and extremely nutritious. I love me some kiwi. Alright, this looks dope. Let's keep moving. Alright, so next we're gonna want to work on... We can just duplicate this one and move it over here, and then move some of the paths around for the one up here. The reason strawberries are not berries is because the seeds are on the outside, and the part where we eat is actually just an inverted flower petal. You know what the important thing is, though? You know what the really important thing is? It tastes good. Yeah. Tastes like a strawberry. That's what matters to me. Are blueberries berries? Like, they gotta be, right? Because the seeds are on the inside? Yes. Blueberries are my favorite. You almost placed an order at 7 different restaurants and still can't make up your mind? Go for Chinese. That sounded really good to me. Honestly, I'm probably gonna get Korean barbecue again next week, hopefully. They opened an Iron Age steakhouse right next to my apartment. Shut it, Google. I didn't ask for your help. Strawberries taste like shit? What are you talking about, Kenzie? Blueberries and cranberries are the only berries that are actual berries? Yeah, Iron Age just finally opened. I've been there a couple times. It's really good. It's really, really good. And lingonberries. Lingonberries, I've never actually had the berry, but PewDiePie's G Fuel is lingonberry flavored, and it's really good. Can we ban whoever said strawberries taste like shit? He's over on YouTube if you want to go harass him, Skylar. Ligma berries. Okay. No, I'm not gonna fall for that one. What do lingonberries even look like? Oh, there's the like little red things. Lingonberry G Fuel tastes amazing though. Apparently like a Swedish thing. They don't grow in America, so they don't matter. Don't like a lot of things not grow in America? Oh, Kenzie says come at him, Skylar. Where are you and what are you even up to these days, man? It's been a while since I've seen you. You live up by North Forsyth? It's awful? Are you still renting? I tried to buy a house over like the past half of a year and it's literally impossible right now. Pineapples are not berries or stone fruit. What are they? Pineapple is my favorite fruit. It's only if it's fresh though and not on pizza. Still renting? It's so fucking hard to buy a house right now. I offered on 4 separate places $20K over asking and didn't get a single one of them. Special enzyme that breaks down proteins for the pineapple to eat. They're flower colonies that make bromelain. That's why you can soak cheap steak in pineapple juice and it'll get a lot more tender, right? That's a fun trick. When you eat pineapple, you're challenging it to a contest to see whose acids will reign supreme. Nice. Tastes good. Tastes super good. Just not on pizza. Alright, so let's take our blue and duplicate it and make this right shoulder blue. And then we just take these paths and we invert them. Also has many medicinal uses. Interesting. I'm intrigued. Isn't it like, I don't know, I've heard from sources that I don't trust that pineapple can be like dangerous to eat too much of because of the enzymes, but I don't believe that. I eat a whole lot of fucking pineapple all the time. You can buy like freshly chopped, cut up pineapple from Publix. And it's super convenient, so I just do that. Okay, let's see what this looks like. We're gonna have to make some new paths for this one. Wait, where did it go? Hello? Why is the path no longer here? Oh, there we go. It was just bugging out. If you ate as much pineapple as flamingos eat shrimp, all you ate, and you ate a lot of it? I didn't know flamingos ate shrimp. I always kind of thought they were like herbivores or something. I don't know a whole lot about biology or animals, though. That's why they're pink? I did not know that. I need to go put the chicken in the oven. I'll be right back. Okay, that'll be ready in like 50 minutes. You want to put you in the chicken? The fuck? If they didn't eat shrimp, they would be grayish white. Interesting. The more you know. It's like those Bill Nye the Science Guy segments. The more you know. Let me change the... Where is it? Evolution options, change the random seed. We'll just choose something random. After the stream, we can have a nice chicken dinner. I'm gonna have a nice chicken dinner during the stream. Now you know. Bill Nye was classic. May have fallen asleep for a bit. No worries. I did too. I just fall asleep with my eyes open while I'm talking and streaming. Bill Nye was epic. He's still epic. He's still alive, right? He did something. Do you remember the debate he did against religion a couple years ago? That was great. That was really enjoyable. Yeah, against Ken Ham. Bill Nye was the first man on the moon. I believe you. You were making a rum run, but you're back now. Okay, what kind of rum do you drink? Okay, Ignis, what is your favorite drink? I'm curious about that. My absolute favorite drink. Oh, Kraken's good shit. Kraken black rum. You don't fuck around. My my favorite drink is a mojito, which is obviously a rum drink. You need to order food. Man, I just put some chicken in the oven. I'm eating healthy during the weeks. Bill Nye's actually a major investor in Auto, which is the pro ultimate frisbee. Oh, you just got auto modded. I'll allow that. Second favorite is Adios Motherfucker. Is that a brand? I'm gonna sound like a total wuss here, but one of my go-tos is Malibu Black because it just doesn't even taste like alcohol and it's so strong. We're getting there. We're making good progress. So let's work on this one to make it match the reference more. It looks like it's more of like a twisty cyclone, so we're gonna need to make some additional paths for some thin ones to follow. So let's make a new path that sort of does like that twisty motion for the thin one. Tequila is the bottom tier of alcohols. Adios Motherfucker is a drink. I'm curious. Let's Google it. Is it a strong drink? It's very similar to the Invisible Cocktail, and it's a variation of the Progenitor, the Long Island iced tea cocktail. Progenitor? What does progenitor mean? I'm not a smart man. A person or thing from which a person, animal, or plant is descended or originate. Okay, so it originates from the Long Island. One of the strongest cocktails you can drink, and its dizzy alcohol content should not be underestimated. Hola, what's up, Kenzie? Over on Twitch now. 1.5, what is CL? What's a CL? Measurement. Oh, centiliter. This is like British measuring. You swear you weren't talking shit. Okay, so 1.5 centiliters of vodka, 1.5 centiliters of white rum, gin, tequila, blue curacao, lemon juice, and sugars. Okay, that sounds really good, honestly. I'm not a tequila person, but mixing it all together seems like a horrible great idea. You are English. Do you have an accent and everything? A centiliter? You don't? Sad day. Can you? Like, can you do a good accent? I can't. Mine is awful. It's honestly embarrassing. Strawberries suck. No. No, they don't. No, they don't. No. No. I have definitive proof. Let's find out, actually. Tastes like you imagine eating your shit would be? Unmod. I can't. He's a really good mod. Hey Google, are strawberries delicious?
On the website thespruceeats.com, they say, strawberries are not only juicy and delicious, they're nutritious. Strawberries are particularly high in antioxidants and vitamin C.
Hey Google, shut up.
Of manganese. Strawberries are the only
Hey
fruit
Google,
that
shut up.
Outside. To find out more, look for the link in your Google
Sorry,
Home or Google
I don't
Assistant.
understand.
Yeah, she didn't want to shut up. I feel bad. Okay, so I don't use my Google Home very much anymore because I put it right next to the wall at volume 10 for when my neighbors are being loud assholes. So like I was trying to ask my phone right there and the level 10 speaker right next to the wall just answered. So screw you, neighbors. Your Google Home keeps turning on. That's okay. You'll forgive me eventually. Anyway, Google said that, sorry again, Google said strawberries are delicious and nutritious, so that is the definitive answer we're going with. All right, here we go. Progress time. I'm gonna take the first one. We're gonna move these around a little bit Next time we're on Discord, you're so setting a Google alarm for 4 a.m. Wait, why? Strawberries are liars since they're not berries. But it's in the name. I think we can make an exception and say they are berries because biology is not as important as the English language. That's a very American thing to say, right? They're honorary berries. Yeah, I use headphones. Okay, I use speakers whenever I'm not streaming. I just don't want to listen to stuff through speakers and then have that like transmitted to the stream in a really shitty way. This is looking cool already. We just need to add some twisties. So let's do that. We'll also turn off all the other ones for now, just because it's starting to bog down the processor, which is the whole goal of doing these individually. Bedtime because you're old and sick. Well, I hope you feel younger and less sick going forward. Good wishes, Skylar. It was good to hear your friend. We should hang out in person at some point. Dude, it's been a while. Oh, you're trying to convince Google to... Okay, I see. Once you get the negative PCR, we'll do something. Yeah, we could go get Korean barbecue. Yeah. So Skylar, I've known since high school. He's in Georgia. And then Kenzie's not. Kenzie's over in the UK. Miyakta Danan is also not in Georgia, I believe. Where are you again? You grew up in Alpharetta, but you live in Raleigh now? Is Raleigh in... That's like North Carolina, right? Yeah, okay. Kenzie is awesome. Kenzie discovered me when I started streaming Fortnite on YouTube, and he's a pretty cool dude. The best mod a man could ever ask for. And a close friend. Later, Skylar. Yeah, I actually live in Alpharetta, Ignis. I live off McFarland Parkway, if that sounds familiar to you. Remember that one time we used to play Fortnite? I do remember that, Alex. We should do that again soon. Me, you, Josh, anybody else who wants to join. It's been a minute. What was I doing? I was gonna make a new path. Tomatoes or berries? You're ruining my life. No, tomatoes are fruit. Yeah, but berries? I don't know about that. That's a stretch. Maybe we should get... I'm not an affiliate anymore because I wanted to multi-stream and stream on YouTube and stuff. We need to get like a poll going. They have the seeds on the inside. That doesn't make them a berry, does it? Best mod ever. That's right, you can clip shit now. That we're over on Twitch. You can clip stuff on YouTube now as well. I just don't think the clipping system is as good. Like, that's one thing Twitch super got right, is the clipping. And they've had that forever. Define berry. Bananas are berries too. We actually went over that earlier. Small, roundish, juicy fruit with a stone. Any of various kernels or seeds, such as the coffee bean. Yeah, I was like I was like, next you're gonna be telling me that a banana is a berry too. And then he was like, actually, bananas are long fruit. Let's see. Are bananas a berry? It turns out a berry is actually a botanical term, not a common English one. It turns out that blackberries, mulberries, and raspberries are not berries at all. But bananas, pumpkins, avocados, and cucumbers are. Wow! Kinky. Bananas are good, but you prefer cucumbers. They're more interesting. Nah, you're disagreeing with Google? That's fair. Like, this is just the first Google result. That just means they know how to do search engine optimization. It doesn't mean they're right. A pumpkin is a berry? No! Oh no! Common berries? Botany berries. Dude, botany berries just sounds better because it has alliteration. Watermelon is a berry? No! No! I don't buy it. This website is full of shit. Yeah, I'm not buying that bullshit. That's fake news. So we're just gonna circle this around outside of the canvas. Lemons are your favorite berries? Lemons are delicious, honestly. Underrated. People are like, oh, they're too sour. And I'm like, you're a fucking wuss. Sour stuff is the best stuff. Watermelons or berries. I missed that one. I didn't see that comment. Or I responded to it and it was paired with other fruit and I missed the watermelon part. Apricots are so good. Apricots are dope. I don't think I've ever actually had like a fresh one though. I've only ever had like the dried out ones. Those are really good. I really like the dried out fruit. Miak is your favorite berry. Too sour. You had a candy from London called Mega Sour. I've had those. I used to do those as a challenge on Twitch when I had channel points rewards. I had a sour time reward and I ordered them on Amazon from Europe. I've had those. People on my stream used to make me eat them. It's these ones. It's the mega sour assorted fruit fizz bombs from Barnett's. They're so sour. They make your tongue bleed if you have like 3 of them in a row. Dried mango is the bomb. Anything mango flavored is amazing. Mango is just so good in general, even just fresh. I love mango. And if you're like talking like slang, you're like, it's also a way to tell someone to go away. Like, oh, mango. No, that was bad. I'm not gonna apologize for how bad of a joke that was. Because I tried my gosh darn hardest, but like, it was bad. It was pretty fucking bad. Mangoes are droops. See, I don't think I'm ever gonna be a dad, but I think I would be a good one just because I know all the best dad jokes. Dude, this one track sounds like it's from Stardew Valley, but it's on the Stream Beats. Red apples or pink apples? I'm a weird one out. I like Granny Smith apples. Because I like the sour. And then apples, god damn it, fuck off. Fuck off with this berry nonsense. Granny Smith apples are the best. They just have that perfect sour flavor. But it's honestly really hard to find like a really good apple. There was one from a specific orchard they had at Publix recently. They were like Snapdragon apples. Those were really good. So much flavor. The ones I bought this week from a different orchard, since they didn't have the ones I liked, they're just not as good. They just kind of taste like water. No flavor. Pears are berries. God damn it. You're ruining my life. No. I was gonna say more than my neighbors, but no. My neighbors are just giant fucking assholes. I really hope they move out soon. So since I got a call from the apartment complex that said I'm not allowed to bang on the wall anymore, I'm just gonna go submit a noise complaint every day of the week. Cause she said, you know, if you have any problems, you can come to me instead of doing that. It's like, yeah, I will. Maybe I will. Maybe you'll see me every fucking day of the week. Or better yet, since there's a noise ordinance in Alpharetta past 10 p.m., rather than me banging on the wall, how about it be the cops? I think they'll appreciate that even more. This is how you buries your friends with facts. Oh no. That was almost as bad as my shit joke. Almost. It's like this close. We're getting there. We are making gains. So now we just take the thin one. I think it's this one. And we say this is going to be mask 3. Would you say we are a pair? Oh, that looks cool. Watch, it's going to like do a twisty. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's going the opposite direction though. I don't even know if I mind. It looks kind of cool. And this is also going to be partially behind the dude, remember? I think we can adjust the mask. Oh, we can also change this so that it's exactly what we drew. Oh, fuck. Reset the position. Reset the rotation. Then I think it'll match up better to what we want. Could. I think you need to spell could like Q, like Q. We maybe cumber to get. No, it didn't work. I can't do it. That's too much. That's too much trying. That's trying to manipulate the words too hard. Yeah, so that's going the wrong direction. So we're gonna have to animate from 100 to 0 instead for this one. When you animated your overlay, you set it to 1,000 frames because you didn't want the transitions to be too quick. Now it's over 1 kilobyte. Kilobyte's not a lot, right? Kilobyte is tiny. Do you mean like gigabyte? I think we can make this shorter. So for this one, we'll just make it like one little lump. This is all just experimentation until you get something that works and looks cool. How much longer do I have on the chicken? I'm pretty hungry. I decided to go with the cordon bleu tonight. I guess if you're French, you would say cordon bleu. 9,000. That's tiny. That's 9 megabytes. You have any idea how big my overlay stuff is? Hundreds of megabytes. I also don't know what kind of hardware you're working with. If I make it re-render, it gets rid of the glitching a lot of the time. They were 134 kilobytes? Holy shit. Yeah, those are probably like still images though, right? Let's see. So this is my folder where I keep all of my scenes and overlays and stuff. So like the animated fortune teller background. Oh, it's only 11 megabytes. Let's see. My talk show background is 22 megabytes. My Smell like cigarette smoke. I wonder if they're like smoking on their balcony next door or something and it's wafting over through the vents or something. That's odd and obnoxious. My BRB screen is like 12 megs. Stingers. Oh, these are only like, oh. Okay, that's like my show intro though. That's like 18 megs. Smoking is not good for you unless it's weed. Sounds like Georgia. You're not wrong. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. I think I just need to find a new place to live. Like, hopefully I'll be able to find a house sooner or later that I can purchase and call my very own. I just don't want to share walls with anyone. I'm tired of it. Oh, I know what we can do. So we can, to make it look like this one's glowing, we can take it and make it a little bit thicker. Brighten it up. Up the opacity to like 35. Duplicate it. Take the duplicate and feather it more. And make it thicker. And then lower the opacity to like 15. Or like 25. Now it kind of looks like it's glowing. Has some power to it. I think we can take this and make it even a little bit more complicated. Just duplicate the original thick one, the original thick boy, and make it like extra thick. And we can also transform it a little bit. Oh, dude, that's not even extra thick yet. You rent a house with friends. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-story house. You stopped living in apartments when the unit below you had a shootout with the cops? Holy shit. Dude. Yeah, I live in Alpharetta in like old rich white people territory. So like there's not a lot of crime up here, but damn. Your neighbors was on your room from making a lot of noise and you had your gun still holstered on your hip and they said, "Have a good day, we won't mess with you." Used to go to Alpharetta High School. I grew up in Cumming, Georgia, which is like the most unfortunate name for a city or town or whatever. But yeah. Like the part of Alpharetta I'm in is like super old rich white people territory. I'll allow that comment. Who won the... Oh, Alex wants to know who won the shootout, Ignis. I should upload to Instagram when I stream. You follow me on 2 accounts, but don't know which one I really use. Although you don't understand anything, you learn new phrases or words in the stream. I appreciate you hanging out, Carlos. I hope you have a good night. I hope you understand me telling you to have a good night. You went back to bed? What a power play. What a power play. Man, you got balls. What's up, TARDIS man? How the hell have you been? I'm sad you didn't get Sea of Thieves installed in time the other night, according to Kinsey. Would have loved to get you on our pirate crew. Have I heard of Centralia, Pennsylvania? I have not. This weekend, me, you, and Miles. I am super down for that, especially since I have all next week off. I'm super down for a pirate session. Sea of Thieves is dope. Okay, this should look pretty good. You were sad about that as well. Also, we can also potentially try the Halo multiplayer since that's free. I hate the glitching. It's just a quirk of working with this plugin. Grew up in the neighborhood beside Webb Bridge Middle School. I don't even know where that is. You have a short day on Wednesday and Thursday, Friday off next week. You never play Halo? I'm super bad at it. I'm super duper bad at Halo. I feel like I need to modify this so that it's rotated the other direction so it matches up better with the twisty. Not even, maybe it doesn't even need to be rotated. Maybe I just need to move it around some. English teacher is British. It's a bit difficult for you to understand the American accent for some words, considering that your main language is Spanish and Italian. Italian seems like I don't understand the language, but like the way it like just verbally sounds, it sounds really cool. Haven't played in years, but several friends want you to play for some reason. Yeah, so like the new one is coming out, or like the multiplayer already came out. It's getting really good reviews among my friends. You were scared to play it because of the racist white Black Ops teens in 2009? Oh my god, dude, I saw funny video. I watched this guy for Magic the Gathering content, but this isn't like this is appreciable. This is like appreciable from any gamer's perspective. Jammer, how the hell have you been, my dude? Brohim? Let's watch this.
Just fair. Hey, it's Nikachu, and today I'd love to share with you perhaps the greatest sore loser in Magic the Gathering. Just fair warning though, the salt level in this video is through the roof. I mean, it's easily a 10 out of 10. So our story today goes over a 3-player game, played over the old Duels of the Planeswalker client.
So, I recently just finished a game on Magic the Gathering, Duels of the Planeswalkers 2010 or something. And, was doing a 1v1v1, and I was put into a situation where someone was focusing me, which is fair, that's fine, but it was kind of pissing me off a little bit. So, before he ended me the next turn, I was going to do as much damage to him as I could possible before I lost. That way, he'd probably lose, I'd lose, whatever, the other guy wins. And,
I've been very good, Jammer. Thanks for asking. I'm glad to hear the same for you.
I did that by using, something that made all my guys have +3/+3, trample, whatever, you don't really care that much. Anyway, it killed him, and he freaked out. I lost the next turn.
So let me catch you up on the lore. Our hero is on elves, and he has been picked on all game by our villain, who's going
I heard GTA
up next.
Remastered was a major
Our hero
flop.
has no chance of winning this game. So he decides to go all out on the villain so that the third player can win. So to buff up all his elves, he casts Overrun, which gives all his...
Hey, what's up, Cash? We were watching this video of one of the saltiest losers in a game of Magic, but it's relatable to people in general who play games. It's really funny.
And trample. But there's one extra detail both players miss in the moment. Our hero controls Elvish Champion. Elvish Champion says all other elves get +1/+1 and Forest Walk. That means if the opponent controls a forest, they cannot block the creatures. Our villain can only block Elvish Champion because it doesn't give itself Forest Walk. All of a sudden, our villain, who was positioned to win the entire game, died on the spot. And you better believe he was not happy about it.
He was very mad. He was well, he was a little bit mad. I'll let you judge just how mad for yourself. He sent me a few messages.
Holy shit.
So let's see how the first one goes here. Voice.
Dude, what the fuck was that? Why couldn't I block any of your fucking dudes? That is bullshit. Fucking get to block one fucking guy and I got fucking 50 dudes out that can block your shit? Fuck you, you fucking cheat.
Alright,
Classic
he's a little
Xbox
bit mad.
persona.
So I asked him if he was mad. And I just asked him if he was mad. So he responded.
Fuck you, pussy, you know I had your ass whooped.
A lot of people ask, why can't we have a chat feature on MTG Arena? Why do we got to use these useless emotes? And the answer to that is this guy.
So, you know, again, I'm a little bit curious if he is angry, so I asked him if he was mad again. And,
And even if I didn't kill you the next fucking round, fucking numbnuts over on the other side that just sits back and does nothing has a fucking card that he can destroy any tapped creature. You fucking idiot. You were dead. You fucking suck.
so, you know, once more, I asked him if he was little steamed. Just a little steamed.
Holy vulgar language, right?
Tired of this bullshit with laggy ass fucking connections costing me the fucking game when I'm dominating everybody.
Oh, so it's Lag's fault. It's Lag's fault that you couldn't block in a digital card game. This guy still doesn't realize he couldn't block because all the creatures had Forest Walk. But you know what they say, reading the card explains the card.
Sounds like Kenzie when you first met him.
Costing me the fucking game when I'm dominating everybody. Fuck you.
Dominating everybody. Two other people that he's dominating everybody.
That's right, when you tell your friends you're dominating everybody, it was a whole 2 people.
So, again, you know, a little bit curious if he's a little bit steamed up, a little bit mad.
Fuck yeah, man. I had the perfect fucking deck.
I had the perfect deck. If only you didn't have that removal spell. I had the perfect deck.
Who spends that much time and effort yelling at someone over a fucking digital children's card game, though? Like, you saw how many messages this guy sent, right? And yeah, it's the classic, yeah, if you didn't kill me that turn, I would have killed you the turn after. The proper response to that, by the way, in any game is, but you didn't. It's like, there's this one guy at the game store that I play Magic at who always says stuff like, who always like looks at the next card on top of his deck after he loses, or after he loses he said, but I had this in my hand, I would have won if I did this. It's like, yeah, but you didn't. Or he always says stuff like, I would have won if I had this card, and it's, but you didn't, you really didn't. Oh, you told me about that before. You told me about your Black Lotus before, and that fucking, sucks. Black Lotuses go for so much money now. I think this looks good enough for a first pass. Let's move on to the next one. So now we have this purple one that goes up to the side and sort of is like a swoop-de-swoop. Oh, mega sad. Always forget to ask for chopsticks. Oh, what'd you end up getting, Kat? What'd you get for food? What are you eating? I'm probably gonna be jealous regardless because I just have chicken and potatoes and strawberries. How much time do I have left on that? Oh, we've got like 12 minutes left on my chicken. And then we'll watch YouTube videos, I guess, while I eat. I do want to get these background auras done tonight, which we're honestly almost done. So it's like just duplicate this and say right shoulder pink. It's honestly easier at this point to just modify what we have than it is to restart on a new layer. So we'll just modify the path to sort of match this. Something like that, maybe. Man, I'm so stoked to just take all of next week off. That's gonna be great. And then it doesn't really matter where it goes off screen because nobody's ever gonna see that. Beautiful. Quite beautiful indeed. Indubitably. That's one path. We can probably get rid of? You can probably get rid of masks 2 and 3 rather than manipulating them. It might be easier to just redraw these ones. And change this to mask 2. Mask 2. Even if we delete like 90% of this, of all of these that we've done duplicates of, even just having the first base one is a huge help because it's already animated. Don't have to redo it. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot on one. Oh, whoops. Okay, so now, yeah, let's just keep 1 thin one and like 2 thick ones. Try to match the shade of purple.
That's what you're looking.
Oh, I clicked on a thing. Cool. Okay. I'm scared. Like the second I start making real progress, my food is gonna be ready. We'll mess with the feathering settings on these. And then we'll grab the thin one. We can just sort of rotate it. Like, so much of this is hidden by his body that we can get away with a whole lot of using the same path here. So let's see where this is. Let's make it match the nice purple shade right here. Make it, since it's slightly transparent, we'll make it a bit brighter. And then we can just sort of rotate it so it kind of matches. And I believe, while not a perfect match, it's looking pretty cool. I'm gonna make the thick one here, and we can the thick boy can move one of them over. That is not moving. Why is that not moving? Oh shit! I fucked up. I have to go back and fix that on the original one. There we go. Okay. As long as we get close to like just sort of resembling the look and feel. That's what we're going for. So we're gonna need a duplicate, and I think we're just gonna need to make some individual paths here. Yeah, the rotating's not working so hot. I guess I think it'll be easier if we just make a few different duplicates of the mask. That way we can really make the path exactly what we want. Which will look something like this. And this will be the second thick one. Or thick 4, sorry. Thick for what? At least I make myself laugh, you know? That's a good trait to have. I think we make this one mask 3 and this one mask 2. Then the mask 3 one, we're probably going to reset the transforms just because we're already modifying the curve to look exactly how we want. It's probably been close to 12 minutes. I just don't want the chicken to get overcooked, but I also don't want it to be undercooked. I'm gonna go check on it. Chicken is ready, so I'll be a couple minutes getting that out of the oven and plated and stuff. All right. All right, I've returned with food. And it looks pretty... Oh, I left the fork and knife up there. God damn it. Okay, now I'm back. I can show y'all what I got. I have exactly what the picture looked like. It's a breaded chicken breast. Not breaded, I guess it's just like a lot of... I guess there are some breadcrumbs, but... And potatoes. Chicken cordon bleu, so it has like cheese and ham in it. Good. It's good shit. So... Not gonna make you watch me eat full screen, but I will bring up something else to watch. Let's see what's on YouTube. There's this Chris guy. He's pretty cool. Oh, these CEO videos are so funny if you haven't seen them. Let's watch those. Maybe I'll get claimed.
Hi, America.
I don't know if I'm allowed to watch other people's stuff on stream, but I don't think I'm big enough for it to really matter. I'm not getting any revenue from this or anything. So I don't think I can technically get in trouble for it as long as I criticize it or whatever. Then it's fair use. But I'm watching while eating. Worst that might happen is muted, probably. That's fair. What did you end up getting for dinner, Kat? Let's see. Playlists. Where's the CEO's one? Here we go. A message from the CEO. These are really fucking funny. So, like, let's look at the Jewel one.
Hello, America. I'm Matt Stool, CEO of Juul, the makers of America's favorite electronic cigarettes. We've recently come under fire for our advertisements targeting young children.
Got spicy chicken and veggies. That sounds good.
I just want to tell you, we are so sorry. We would never market to the developing brains of America's future because bottom line, that's what children are. They're our future. So, as a special apology, we would like to issue all Juul users a free pack of our expanded flavors. That means you get Cherry Berry Unicorn, Blue Raspberry Rainbow, and Minecraft. Cut. Minecraft? That's a game. What the hell, what would Minecraft taste like?
It tastes earthy.
Oh, I have never seen Blue Raspberry marketed to anyone over the age of 10.
I like blue raspberry.
No, you don't. I think children barely like Blue Raspberry. Oh boy. You gotta dump it. You gotta dump all of it. Yep, all my Juul stock. I don't care. Partially vested is fine. This we got maybe less than a week. Hold on. Sorry. We at Juul know that adults love our product, but don't want the hassle of keeping their e-cigarettes away from kids, which is why Juul owners can now receive our special Juul carrying case. It's got plenty of space for your Juul device and up to 4 Juul pods, with enough room left over for a sandwich and a milk carton. It's a lunchbox, gang. Anyone disagree?
It's a Juul carrying case.
Yellow, red, pink, green, blue, black. Those are the exact colors of the Power Rangers. We want adults to use this. What adult in their right mind is going to put their Juul pods in a brightly colored lunchbox next to a carton of milk?
I use that for myself.
You use this as a Juul carrying case?
Yeah.
Cool. Show it to me. Show me yours that you use.
My kid took it to school by accident.
Your child took it to school by accident? Whatever did he think it was?
Lunch.
That's what I'm talking about! The thing's got lunch! We're also happy to announce our first foray into long-form content with the release of our new show, Just Juul, about
This guy
a
is
hapless
so
guy
good.
who runs a Juul shop. Okay, that's not actually that bad. So not only is this a children's cartoon, but we are flagrantly ripping off Pokemon. That's Pikachu, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Charmander, and the exact font. That's a child!
Technically, he's 475 years old.
Then why did you draw him like this? Do you understand how we are? Pulling this with this
I wish
government
there were
would be
more of them.
Better off committing war crimes than this level of copyright infringement. Why are they making bedroom eyes? If we with Pikachu, it's our. Why only inhale Juuls when you can wear Juul too? Check out our new line of backpacks, and each one comes with a free Juul device. This is a child's backpack.
That's an adult backpack?
Look at me! And say what you said!
Adult backpack.
You're never walking again. What are you doing? And now for the advanced Juul smoker, we want to introduce our new Juul spinners. Now you can suspend up to 5 different Juuls in midair, so the flavor train never ends. This is for babies. I feel like the flavor train might end, gang. When the little kids get the popcorn lung and their soft little squishy lungs and they're dead, I feel like that's the last stop on the flavor train. Honk, honk! What happened to this country? They're hard to get. Also, make sure to check out our first branded Juul book. Sleek black case. This is our actual brand, guys. This is great. Okay, check out our first.
Save up your allowance for Juul pods.
We're monsters.
Hey, it's Teo. If you like college humor and want to support us, sign up.
Since you've seen all these, have you seen the most recent Magic the Gathering trailer? Did you watch it when I shared it on Twitter or no? Because it's really, really cool. Can always watch that. First of all, it's like just the quality of the CG is gorgeous considering it's for a children's card game. But secondly, it's just pretty cool, like aesthetic.
Dreamt of this day for so long. I lived every moment over and over. I imagined every tiny detail, but even my plans fell short of how sweet this day would be. Now that we are here at last, I
do know
finally
some dope
say
magic tricks.
I will have everything I deserve.
That wedding dress is so gorgeous. Just the aesthetic of it all. All of the wardrobe is amazingly done. They must have hired like actual fashion designers.
For you all. What's his is now mine. So, let us toast. Noble houses of Innistrad, raise your glass. Not to a blushing bride. But to a queen. To power. To dominion over the endless night. To me.
I just like how the bride and groom were the cake topper for the vampire wedding. It's pretty funny. Maybe not the same kind of funny as what we just watched. Oh, I love the Tumblr one. This is fucking hilarious.
Hey, internet citizens, it's me, Harry Pancake, the CEO of Tumblr. We've begun the difficult process of removing all adult content from our platform. We know some of our users are unhappy with this decision, but Tumblr's a family company.
So
There's
sad,
much
Ignis.
we do have to offer that is SFW, short for safe, fun, and wholesome. We're still having fun, come on. Tumblr's a vibrant space for artists, comedians, young activists, and the many non-pornographic communities that make up our platform. Consider the thriving mascot community we have here on Tumblr. These sports heads can't get enough of their team's mascots. If you spend any time at all scrolling under the furry hashtag, you'll be wowed at their craftsmanship, ingenuity, and dedication. What am I looking at here, Carm? Because that, so you're telling me I'm looking at this lion, I guess centaur, penetrating this lady koala from behind. That is not indicative of what the furry community is about. So,
it extremely is.
what? Okay, so you're telling me that if I go to Yif Party...
Don't do it.
So the entire furry community is just these foxes and badgers and dragons all banging each other?
Well, dragons call themselves scalies.
Do you think that was my question? Was what the nomenclature of these fucking... What is this frog doing with its nipples? How does this not violate our extremely clarified nipple policy?
Well, frogs normally don't have nipples, so we couldn't tell if they were female presenting.
The frog's got tits out to here, Carmen. I've never seen bigger tits in my life.
I've seen bigger.
Where?
Tumblr?
Go to hell! Tumblr is about creativity, not smut. Look at the great fan-created fiction that's already on here. Sherlock Holmes, as a high school student, shared over 800,000 times. The Untold Adventures of Samwise and Frodo, sharing a villa in the Tuscan countryside? How creative is that? Here, I want to read you a passage from one of my favorite fan-created fictions, Harry Potter and the Wand of Impossible Girth. But I don't understand, Dobby. I gave you my sock. Why do you want the rest of my clothes? Dobby gripped the tender balls of the boy who lived and whispered, Dobby is master now, and Cornelius Fudge gets to watch. Conservatively, what percentage of our platform is porn? 9%.
Dobby is master now.
90? Martha, I'm not angry. I just am trying to understand how this didn't get to me. When I started this website, I wanted it to be about buddies doing social media. That's why I started the BDSM tag. It's full of what? Well, it can't all be porn, okay? It can't all be porn. There's got to be some not porn on the platform. Activists. We have got young activists. Head over to Socialist, put up Socialist Tumblr, and I bet there's... Cute. That's real cute, gang. So, what? This is seizing the means of production? I will find it. I will find the non-porn, all right? Cooking. Look, this eggplant is sprinkling water on a crime. Man, no. Family. Okay, family values. Thirsty stepsister needs a big... Nope, she doesn't need that, and in fact, nobody needs that. Something boring, craftsmanship, DIY. Here, watch a hydraulic press crush my quivering virgin asshole.
Oh,
Why
no.
is everyone on the internet so horny? Why is nobody obeying Rule 34? Be polite.
That's
Is there a
not
different Rule 34?
I
So you're
remember you,
telling
Mad
me
Max.
that if I put in anything, a Bronson Pinchot, Perfect Strangers, straight guy, first time anal bareback, that it... 12 million. That's the real Bronson Pinchot. Well, he's working. Well, I don't understand what the octopus is getting out of any of this. And frankly, the young woman doesn't look very happy. And this is
Oh,
the
no.
cartoons tab. Yabba dabba, do not search under there if you want to just watch some Flintstones or something wholesome. Well, guess I'm the idiot, right? Just a fool. Wanted a website, some artsy photos of rain, a couple of bad poems, and a conversation format that was frankly impossible to follow. He took my dream and he stuffed it up with dicks and pussies and hard glitz.
We found a non-porn post.
Really?
Yeah, it's a neo-Nazi advocating genocide. Should we take this down too?
I beg your pardon? Freedom of speech, heard of it?
Oh no.
Hey guys!
That's so magic tricks. Like, look at my cards. That was the wrong video for a younger audience member to walk in on. So I can't do like any pick a card tricks, Ignis, but I can do like some cool cuts and shit. Like I can't do any pick a card tricks like on camera because you aren't physically here to pick a card. But I can like show off. Woo. It's harder to do in like a confined space, I guess. Also hard to do with my hands like elevated. I'm used to doing things closer to like waist level. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to work now that I finished eating dinner and I'm energized again. It was a mediocre dinner. Like, it was just chicken breasts, but like, food is food. Food is energy. Okay, making good progress on this energy path. We just need to add a few more small ones in, I think, and then we're good to go. So let's duplicate the thin one, and we can just transform it around, I think. Food is good. Oh, food is food? What is food? I'm generally a fan of food. I'm not a fan of like the action of eating because it just takes so much time. But like, it tastes good. It's just, I don't know, cooking and eating and stuff is so time consuming. Like, if I could choose to never like need to eat again and never feel hunger again, I would be super cool with that. Oh, this looks cool now. Hell yeah. Let's make one more thick one just to get some layers in there. And we'll mess with the thickness of it. Make it like a real thick boy. Or like a thinner boy. Maybe offset the location a bit. Set the opacity down to like 15 or something. We're just trying to add some layers. Yeah. It's looking pretty cool. Something's bulging wrong there. That's whatever. I'm not too worried about it. Overall, it looks pretty good. So we can take the turbulent displace and give this one a different random seed. We'll give this one like 234. I don't think I'm using that one yet. Halfway into an MSG coma. Did you already finish all of that food? Spicy chicken, veggies, soup, and egg rolls. Egg rolls sound super good right now. I'm a huge fan of egg or spring rolls. And there's a really good dumpling place right next to my apartment complex. Hungry and really like Chinese food. There's well, I have a lot of tabs open. This place used to be famous in Atlanta, but they just opened they opened a location at the place next to my apartment. They make really good dumplings. Show you some emotes you made? Do it. Are you on Discord at all? You could like message me there or on Twitter. Doesn't really matter where you message me, I guess. I need to figure out what's causing the bulge. Is it like going over here? Oh yeah, it's definitely right here. And that's the one thing I miss from being an affiliate is I had some pretty cool custom emotes. I liked my emotes. Oh, you drew and edited all of those? Drew and or edited all of those? I'll take a look in a second. I'll even take a look on stream. Oh wait, they're already on stream. I was gonna drag my little chat window over. Let me zoom in. My favorite one is the wow. That's a great emote. I like the Celebi ones too. The T, for obvious reasons, is not my favorite. Smirk. I think I like the wow one just because it's so close up on the face. It's really easy to see the facial expression. Banned. Banned for life. I think that's passable for a first pass. You can probably add some more streaks in there. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. I'm putting way too much effort into this. We'll duplicate thick boy. And we'll make this one even thinner, like 25. Oh wait, that's not the duplicate. This is the duplicate. And we'll mess with the thickness profile some. And we'll set the opacity to like 15, just to add some additional layers in there. Maybe even like less, like 7. And we can maybe move it over a bit, just sort of blend it out. I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I don't get why people see in coffee and tea. I just don't get it. It makes no sense. Cool, and we got one more, which is right here. And then we have to do the front. I mean, we have like these ones too, but these are the ones I was super focused on tonight. What do I think about this? I have to think about how I want to handle this. I might just finish up these auras and then call it a night and go play Smash Bros. Or Animal Crossing. Even after all of the caffeine. So tired. Gonna fall asleep soon, probably. I don't blame you. How early do you have to wake up to work at a school? Okay, so put all of these together. Oh, it's looking so cool. You wake up at 6. Eek. I wake up at 7. Oh shit, my diffusion just fell off of one of my lights. Stay up till way past midnight usually. Same. We have the same kind of fucked up sleep schedule. Ignore like the blinking and the glitches. That's just something that I'll have to re-render until it gets right. That is an unfortunate side effect of the plugin for some reason. Twins, except I don't have red hair. So ignore like the flickering. That'll go away when we render these out. But like overall, I think it looks pretty cool. Especially since most of this is going to be hidden by the dude. It's really coming together. So then the goal is going to be to export each of these as an image sequence and import them as footage into our composition. But I do not have red hair. I do not. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. I can't do a Tommy Wiseau accent. It's hard. That is one unique man. Alright, we're getting there. I think we just got the one more. Can't do accents at all. Not that attitude. All you have to do is be confident in yourself over the accent. Because then even if anybody says it sucks, they're just wrong. I have a great British accent. Tally ho, let's go get some tea and scones, shall we? My name is Christopher. I like umbrellas. It rains a lot here over in the jolly good old United States of Kingdom. We used to play a game in improv class where you had to take two accents and blend them together, and that was really hard. I think mine was like Norwegian and Australian or something when I had to play. I don't even know what a Norwegian accent sounds like, but that's part of the game. You have to picture in your brain what you think a Norwegian accent might sound like and then mix it with the other one. My Australian accent's pretty crap though. Oi. You just butcher one accent and call it Australian. Out here in the outback. Plus Afrikaans, like Khans of Tarkir. Actually, let's go ahead and like just try putting some of these in. Nobody would know it was wrong. Most people don't even know what real accents sound like anyway. No one knows what a real British accent sounds like. They only know what the telly tells them. The telly? Oi? Okay, so let's make a new folder for auras. This will be 001 left green. Say 001 left green underscore. And that should theoretically replace the hashtags with frame numbers. I'm not entirely sure how image sequences are done in After Effects. I never export things as image sequences from After Effects. But we need the transparency. So let's see what happens. Oi, you saucy bugger. What accent was that? It was English trying to sound like ooh. Okay, that was not correct. Okay, so we try again. It looks like it automatically adds. I think if you put it in brackets, maybe? I could just look it up, but that would make it too easy, right? Let's try that. Too easy. Yeah, exactly. Nope. Jesus fucking Christ. How to declare padding in AE image sequences. I'm doing it the easy way. So this is from 2018. Apparently that's supposed to work. Frame padding, Adobe After Effects. This is from 2019. Oh, this is the way I was doing it was correct if you used the render exporter for After Effects. I guess it doesn't work with the Adobe Media Encoder. What's up, Claw? How's it going, my dude? How's life? So I guess we just have to deal with the padding that they give us and say, hey, I guess that's good enough. I don't really care. It doesn't really change much. I was just curious if I could manually control that. So we will delete all of these. Going all right. It's going pretty well over here, sir. No complaints. Life's been pretty good. Oh, fuck you, After Effects. It will not give this to me. Okay, here's the reason that I want to manually control this. Because I want it to say 001 underscore left green dot 00 dot 01 dot PNG, which is a perfectly valid file name, but After Effects won't let me fucking have it. Looks been pretty good. Oh, fuck you, After Effects. We're gonna figure this out. I think maybe if I just do dot PNG, it'll work. Please work. Yes, there we go. That's the magic we're looking for. We got there. So now we can export each of these auras. So we. Oh, did I close that out before it finished? Did that screw everything up? Nope, we're good. All right, so I'm gonna do the second one. Composition add to Adobe Media Encoder. We'll call this one 002 left pink. It's been a long time since I've had custom emotes on this channel. Once we make all of these auras, we can start importing them to see how this all comes together and works with our animated character. So then we've got left pink shoulder. So we'll just do 003 left pink. The reason I'm putting like 001, 002, 003 in front of these is so I don't miss one when I'm adding them in. Granted, I think it would be pretty obvious if I missed one, but it's, you know? Can't be too safe. Oh, I'm putting these under the wrong folder too. Oh, well, too late now. Exclamation point dodo. I don't think the bot's working either. I need to reset up new commands for the bot because I merged my Twitch account with a different Streamlabs account. Export that one. I merged it with the Chris Folia Makes Things YouTube channel. And I'm gonna switch over to Stream Elements altogether once I contact support and get them to merge my accounts, because you can have multiple YouTube channels under the same account on Stream Elements, but you can't do that on Streamlabs. Which is pretty dumb. So it will eventually be completely Stream Elements, I think. Plus, their interface for making like notifications and stuff is just easier. Left shoulder. No Nightbot. Yeah, I was using the Streamlabs bot previously. With a dose of reality. Classic. Classic. Music's pretty lit. Once we get these shoved in, then I think we can call it a night around 9:15 or 9:20. I can go play Smash Bros. Since I've been wanting to do that for the past few nights, but haven't been able to. This is 006 left blue .png. What have you been up to, Claw? How's what you been doing in life? Need to dust off your Switch and check out Animal Crossing? Yes, you do. Oh my God, the new update has been awesome. There's so much cool new shit to do. And I hope you have a lot of bells saved up because you're gonna need them. They will, like, you can expand your storage even further now for your house, and it ends up costing a whole lot. I'm still rich, but like, I kind of cheated originally when tarantula farming was still a thing. Been working, finishing up school, and playing guitar. Also playing football. Like an acoustic guitar or an electric guitar? I don't know a whole lot about guitars. I just know that those are different. I look all hunched over. I need to be more relaxed. Chill out, my dude. You play acoustic? Can you play Wonderful and ask for the memes? That's like that's like the song that's like literally only 4 chords. I think this one is pink. I'm too lazy to go check. So I need to make an animation that comes in and closes my camera overlay. Learned some Sweet Home Alabama, so whenever there's an incest joke in a Discord call, you can pick it up and play that. Nice. Wait, no, wrong thing. Do I not have laughter saved anymore? I guess I don't have like a laugh track saved on this audio board anymore. Celebi. Alright, let's see if this works. Like, this is all of this extra work has been up to see if it will even work. So let me duplicate our main composition. Just so I don't screw anything up. This upsets me. It just crashed. I don't know how much we lost. Oh no, we didn't lose anything. We're good. Okay, so... Fucking really? Fuck you, After Effects. What the fuck? It really doesn't want to work. Think this calls for an angry tweet? Nah. Those are reserved for FedEx these days. Okay, there's something broken with this composition. Dude. What the fuck? Times 2. I just want to test my thing. I just wanted to test my theory. You angry tweet over football a lot. Never angry tweet ever. I trust you. It's only when I duplicate the composition that it breaks. Well, it is quite interesting. I'll just save this out as number 3. We can delete all of these auras in the background. And go to our top view. Definitely don't post angry hissing cats. Again, I believe you 100%. So we take all these, we're gonna drag them in and hope that it doesn't crash. And then we'll just change the frame rate of all of them, which I wish the default was 24, because that is film standard. Yeah. So with Better TTV, you can, anybody who has the plugin installed, you can make custom emotes that are like for your channel. It's pretty cool. Okay, so then let's go ahead and turn off these real quick. And we can just drag these in and then scale them up. until they kind of match. So we'll bring up our reference. Oh wait, we can just, I shouldn't be doing the Control Shift G. I should just drag them in. And then they'll be perfect. But we want these to be further back in 3D space, and we want them to be 3D layers. Wait, where's the background? Oh shit! The background's not even in the background. What am I doing? What kind of fucking amateur am I? Yeah, I know those aren't BTTV because I don't have it, and I don't think I have it like turned on. I installed it, I never actually did anything with it. So I assumed those were actual real emotes. Okay, so now if we take our camera and we pan around, we should get some, it's hard, it's subtle, but we do get some nice parallax between the beams of light, which means we can just move those back even further. All the fucking way back here. As soon as we can take our background, move it even further back. Just really far, get some real good separation. What millimeter length is this camera, by the way? Might need to change that just to get better perspective. It's like a 35 millimeter. That's pretty wide. Should be pretty good perspective. Like, we should be getting pretty good parallax off of that, is all I'm saying. Oh yeah, we are. Look at that. And we're gonna offset all of these auras a little bit differently. So then we'll take this one, duplicate it, BRB. All right, you do you. Crikey. Yeah, so now if we move the camera in and out, we get some nice overlap with the auras and it looks cool. Just go ahead. Yeah. You want a new game to come out that hooks everybody? Like Fortnite did when it came out and I guess lingered. Games are so stale right now. Do you like difficult games? I know a really fucking hard one that you might like. If you like really difficult games, Metroid Dread was extremely good. Highly, highly recommend. Oh, this is coming together. Hell yeah. Duplicates. Grab number 4. Maybe move it back here some. Scale it up to match the rest. Getting messaged on Discord. Oh, that might be NDA. Serious mode for a minute. So Metroid Dread, though, extremely good game, and like highly replayable to try to beat your scores and stuff. Hoping Animal Crossing hooks you again too when you relaunch that. It's a really fucking good time killer. Sorry, this it's an interesting Discord call or Discord message. Your favorite time killer is Heroes of Might and Magic 3? I've never heard of that one. Okay, almost there. Duplicate this, number 7. Maybe move this one a bit closer. Scale it down so it matches. And duplicate one last one. Oh wait, why is this matching up? Why are these basically the same? One of the best older games, turn-based strategy games. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Like the name sounds familiar, but I've never like personally played it or anything. So now if we zoom in and out, we get some cool parallax with the not as much as I was hoping, honestly. But we do get some parallax with these. And it looks cool, I think. And it also performs a lot better than having all of the individual effects on this layer. Oh, that's broken. But good progress, damn. We can also make an adjustment layer above all of the auras and say effect, plug in everything deep glow, tone down the exposure, radius. Oh, I think it's busted. May slow down preview as it's not optimized for multi-frame rendering. No, I guess it's busted for working with 3D layers. No, that works. Oh, we have to change the threshold. That's what's going on. That's not working out the way I was hoping it would. Turn-based strategy game. Alright, so now I want to like pan the camera out. And I want to add the card frame just to get that out of the way. So let's do begin, Arcanum Weaver, find the card frame and cut it out. We have a couple different options. I think I'm just going to go with the standard one. Take that into Photoshop. Go ahead and make these areas transparent. Make sure that this looks good on a dark background. Does not. Get rid of the background, cut him out. Try to keep the black outline here, I think. Ooh, doesn't perfectly go straight. Interesting. Anyway, we can just say, oop. Dang, I think I put this under editing drive. Animated cards again, and we'll just call this again empty frame. Good enough for me. Go back into After Effects. Plug it in. And then try to match up what the actual card looks like, I think. Looks like it crops off like close to the head and then close to the elbows. Somewhere around like there. And then it's gonna be a little bit bigger. And we can make this a 3D layer. Move it closer to the camera. We don't want it like too far in front of him, but we do want room for the auras that are going to be in front of him. Something like that. Okay, so we can turn on like the orb again. Man, it looks slightly 3D. You might need to exaggerate the angle of the camera, make it like a 24mm just to get more parallax so it looks really cool. Regardless, I think it's pretty good progress though. So then we can just add like a new solid. It'll be 3D. We can just cut out the window here. Actually put this like right up next to the card. And then we can use this as a transparency mask for whatever background we want to use. We still got a whole lot of work to do. I chose a really fucking difficult card to animate, but I think we're good for the night. Then if we move the camera around, like let's grab the camera, look at the keyframes. Oh wow, moving the camera up like that completely offset everything apparently. Oh wait, no, that's just where the image sequence ends. We're fine. Oh shit. Why does this have a point of interest? No. One node camera. There we go. That will fix our issues. Something like that. Have it ease in. And then we can take the black solid that we just made, the mask, and scale it up even more. You can ignore the ones in the front. Like, you can see kind of where it's going. Getting there. Still a decent amount of work left, but like, hey, progress. Also, right here. There we go. That's coming along pretty cool. The zoom in motion really displays the parallax when it goes that fast. Feels like a 3D world inside the card. Still a whole lot of details left to add to this, but we made really good progress tonight, so I think I'm going to call it there. Thanks everyone for hanging out. This is a fun experiment streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Seems like people like Twitch better. I might just stream on Twitch because it's easier anyway. It's easier to just go live without really thinking about making a thumbnail or anything. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just do that going forward. And that way I can use OBS rather than having to use XSplit to stream on 2 platforms. I like OBS so much better. It's just a better tool. But thanks for hanging out, Ignis, Claw, Cat, everybody else who was here earlier tonight. I hope you'll have a fantastic rest of your evening. I think I'm gonna call it right there. But we are making some decent progress. Oziel as well. I hope I pronounced your name right. Can't wait to see the finished project. Me too. Oh, and Ben's a lot. Hey, you're still over there. Hope you have a good night. Yeah, this is coming along. It's getting there. I'm pretty happy with this so far. I should have chosen an easier card to animate from the get-go. This one is very challenging. But it looks cool. I don't know if it stopped my stream or not.